Good afternoon, everybody. Ooh, sounds a little choppy. Huh. Good afternoon, happy memories. I hope you're doing well. Looks like my mouth captures. I think it's fine actually. Let me fiddle around with some settings. YouTube Studio's all new and stuff. Gotta make sure that these settings are good. Ooh. Let me just see something real quick. Where's the settings? Maybe you could just mess with these mouth options real quick before we get started. Let's lower this a little bit. Actually, 0 should be fine. Alright. Cool. Camera seems to be a little sluggish. It's like having my mouth open at weird times. This is strange. YouTube Studio's interesting. Do I have something... anything else reading input? Mouth open? Maybe I could have done a little bit more, checking with this. It was a little delayed, but that's okay, I think. Alright. Well, anyway, let's get started. I'm gonna cross over this bridge and end up falling into about 20 traps. Alright, so we got a bunch of axemen here. We don't see any bows, so that's good. Just have to watch out for that zone here. Let's see, we can put Tornado over here. We'll equip the silver blade. This guy has a hammer, but it's 24 to 22, so he's still gonna do very minuscule damage. Should be fine. We have the Lagu's guard here. Let's put a sword user in front there. I don't know how I feel about putting Ike in danger, but he's also Ike, so that's like the converse there. He should be fine. And Jill, how does Jill do against these guys? They don't do a lot of damage. So we can put her right up here. Items, let's give her the Iron Lance. And we can put Kieran over here. And then next turn we're just gonna bum rush the enemy. Just make sure we can put our squishy units in the back. Thorin goes over here. Titania goes over here. And we should be able to go pretty far. Yeah, we're gonna put Kenneth over here. Grayson in the back. Randolph is gonna stay behind until he can transform. And then Marsha and Janif here. We'll move slowly. We'll kind of turtle. And then we have to go through... I feel like the next chapters are gonna have really long enemy phases. I have Smiling now, and it's a lot more reliable. And I have like a Smiling open mouth. And a regular open mouth. It's like subtle, but it's nice. I like it. Really cool that they finally added VTube Studio to Steam. As someone who does not own the proper tools to use it normally. It's nice to have this. This turn is still going on, and the archer goes for Tornado, which is very nice. The ballistas are going to be the real problem here. I think mainly for the Pegasus and the birds. I think Jill actually is fine with these archers here. You can probably counter. Yeah, even though she's weak to bows, she's still taking 0 damage. That's nice to see. There's a killer bow. That'll be nice for someone. I don't have any bow users anymore. Alright, let's go push forward. Let's see. If I go... Rayson can push up to here. So I'll move Ike first. Ike can take this guy back here. Ike isn't gonna... That's pitfall 1. I guess I should have saw that one coming. Ah. That literally took like the first turn on the bridge. Okay, it's fine though. It's fine. We have a bunch of units and we got a free critical hit. God, I was so excited too, and then pitfall. Pitfall. Alright, let's see. With this positioning here... I can't move backwards from here afterwards. I don't think Jill should be in too much danger. She takes 16 damage there. Let me see how much damage she takes from the other units, because she has to move to at least calculate that. 1 damage. 14 damage. Or I do 14 damage. Yeah, she's not taking too much damage here. Just gotta be careful. He does have that range, though we've already seen that she's not taking too much damage from artillery or from bows already, so this should be fine, I think. We'll go for it. The mage is the only real threat, and there's only one other mage behind, so I think Jill should be safe. Oh, we can make it back. That's pretty good. Alright, next we have... Can Ileana do this? Can she bolting crit someone? Oh, we don't have the range to hit that ballista. Alright, let's take care of these guys who are close to us at least. Nephany can go here. Welcome, Reyna. Good to see you again. It's always nice to see you dropping into chat. I'm sure Fire Emblem still has its ways to lead into me walking into an assault of puns. Nowhere near as bad as on Wednesday, but I'm not gonna doubt your abilities. Have this here. We'll use Soren. We're gonna keep our mages in the back a little bit. And the only ones who are gonna push forward are the ones who can survive everything that is gonna be up in front. Next, we're gonna take Ileana over here. Gonna build up that electricity. Ooh, that's 16 damage. That's a lot of her HP. But she's not gonna get hit by a 50% hit rate. Might as well be 0. A shocking development. That one's a classic, you know, Fire Emblem and electricity. Name a more iconic pair. Disappointing. Kieran. Alright, this path is good. How much damage does Kieran take? I didn't actually look. 0 because he dodged. Alright, and then Torneo can't reach. Titania should be able to reach. We'll just kill whatever we can on the way there. And then we move up a little bit further forward. I'm gonna wait a little bit before I reinforce because... Actually, I don't know why I'm waiting, I'll be honest. We'll take Torneo over here. Ike is the only one who has fallen so far. Kind of sad because he's like one of my strongest units, but it's alright. He's recovered. He's just in a hole. That cat did a lot of damage to Torneo, but Torneo sure did a lot back. Oh, even on the map, it's so funny to see the no damage like animation where he just bounces his axe off of him. That guy has Tornado? Ow, oh, that's not good. Oh! I should have checked for siege tomes! Oh, that's really bad. Can I recruit Har still then? I don't know if anyone else can recruit him. That's really funny when my thumbnail is Har and Jill, and then I have neither of them. Let's see. Something tells me that Ike probably can't recruit him. Oh, Lord. Well, that sure is a bat to the kneecaps. Why did they put siege tomes there? That's so rude. Oh, that's upsetting. I was not expecting... Well, first of all, do they tell you how much damage? They don't tell you how much damage the ballistas do. Just that they're on a ballista. Is this a killer? No, it's an iron ballista also. That's so weird. I guess those things are just really strong. Alright. Ike's not falling into a hole this time. And he's activating Aether. That's so sad. Let's put Ileana down here. I think that'll give me a little bit more distance. Alright, I have no one to recruit anymore, so I think I'm just gonna spam reinforces. I think the thing I was most scared of was the reinforcements killing Har. Now the gloves are off. That sucks. I can't reach the ballista there. It's also really disappointing that I didn't even lose a character by, like, getting stuck in a pitfall. That really only just happened because Siege Tome plus Ballista. That stings. Alright, Thorin can go over here. We'll just wind him. We get the added proc. And Javelin here. For some little chip damage. A little bit of chip damage. I was hoping for both to hit, but that's fine too. We'll just use the Iron Axe here. It's also important to remember that I don't have any healers aside from Ileana, so this is kind of spooky. Okay, we'll just move forward. We'll just get stuck in the pit. That's pit number 2. If I were a little bit more creative, I would have thought of some kind of incentive for every pit that I fall into. Were I more unhinged, I would say a shot for every pitfall. I would already be 2 in. Okay, Blizzard. You think you're gonna hit twice with that? Get real. Oh, now you aim for the not flyer. Rude. Ooh, Titania not doubling or killing something now? He's really falling off. Oh. There's the backwards reinforcements. What do these guys have? Longsword, Silverblade, Lagu Slayer. They're all specialized weapons. Interesting. Can I shove Ike? Cool. What is Ike's defense? 23. Wish I had Ragnell. Just make sure that these guys... Let's see what their range is. This is fine then. I can hit this person. And I think Ike will just sustain through everything else. That guy has Tornado. How do I do here? Anyway. I'm so sad. Alright, let's check out this guy with the Siege Tome here. We'll kill him, just to get him out of the way. Ooh, 26 damage. I'll just send it to the convoy since Soren can't use it yet. Ileana. Okay. If I bolting him now... Oh, I wish I'd had just a little bit more power, or like... some way to buff attack damage. This is gonna be a crit, though. I'm sad. I'm so mad. Like, I've only played this once, so it's not like I've memorized the locations of the pitfalls, but I really just fell into, like, 2 in a row. Oh. Alright, Tanith here. Tanith can't do anything with that. And then if I put Rayson over here, that's only 2 extra spaces. Does not give me the range I need. I will need to use Tanith for this. But you, Lagusax. Right, and then... because you can fly I forgot to reinforce. Let's see. I think I can reach that archer, who should be at death's doorstep right now. We'll just send them off to the afterlife. Yes, we can. We sure can. Please leave. Alright, so, Fatal Flaw. Tornado. Tornado. 13 res. I do... Rescue Staff doesn't exist, so this might have been an even worse idea. This stage really just said no flyers allowed. Okay. I think I'm just gonna dodge everything, though. I think that's what's gonna happen. Alright, yeah, these guys are gonna take care of the backwards reinforcements, which is fine. Okay, Kieran gets targeted. And he dodges. I think... okay, he doesn't have the Tomahawk. Oh, they're going for Kieran Vantage crit. Very nice, Nephany. Yeah, I think he went for Kieran because Tanith was able to counterattack, and I don't think he could one-shot her. So he went for the guy that couldn't retaliate. That's good for us. It looks like whenever I drink out of my cup, the the camera recognizes me as smiling. I'm having a happy drink. Okay. Once again, Holy Guard reinforcements prove to be better than the actual enemy AI. Get out of here. Ugh, that's a lot of reinforcements. Okay, good. We have Rayson transformed now, so that's going to give us a lot more utility here. Yes, yes, yes. So Rayson can go up to here. That's a pretty good spot. Well, we'll let Ike get some more XP. You know, prep him for the Black Knight fight. You know, I think it's only been like 4 turns, and we're already at the end of the bridge, which is really nice. The less I have to be on here, the better. We're gonna reinforce again. And then we can put someone down there. Let's use Marsha. She does not do enough damage. We'll go for Titania then. Oh, her tomahawk's almost broken. That's kind of sad. Okay, this hand axe does 16. Wait, I have Kanto. I can just hit him with an iron axe to do real damage. And then, here we go. Ganahawk. That one feels kind of like a stretch. I appreciate the effort, though. I feel like the N and the M sounds don't really go too well together. Right, Tornado. Go down here. Soren and Eliana are very far behind. The downside of being mages. We'll just shove. I mean, when you have so many hits in a row, it's like noticeable when you get a miss. You know? Can I survive this? 29, 29... Actually, this is at a choke point anyway. So, as long as Ike fails to kill something, he should be fine. Okay. I did do this. Feels like Titania's fallen off, and that's alright. He's still strong-ish. Not like the strongest unit that I have that carries everything, blindfolded. Oh, wait. The accuracy was because I was using weapon triangle disadvantage. Maybe the weapon triangle isn't a myth. Alright, let me just make sure that my other flyers aren't in range. Oh god. There we go. That could have been a horrible tragedy. That could have still been a really horrible tragedy. Right, I don't think if they're in a pit they can get hit because of the whole height advantage thing. Oh, I need to see this fight. This is like having, like... just in the back, it's just... Wait, why did you just not attack? I think the Holy Guard is gonna win. Don't quote me on this, but I think... Oh my god, 18 damage? Ooh, she kills the Paladin, though. Very impressive. We still have the 3 other Holy Guard members. What is this? 18 damage? That's the other Falcon Knight, I think. Wait, now they outnumber them. This is ridiculous. And then lastly... So now it's a 6-4. Oof. And there's 2 very strong Falco Knights there. So unless they all get one shot, I think they'll be able to catch up soon. Ike is stuck in a hole. Even with the higher ground, Ike just doesn't care. He's just standing in a hole dodging everything. He's like, he can't possibly have that much room to, like, dodge around in. So he's just, like, dancing in place, like Fortnite dancing on them. And just, like, everything that, like, gets thrown at him in that pit, he's just like, eh. Does he get hit by that? He takes 1 damage. The Chad energy here. But Kieran takes a hit, and he's not even in a hole! Oh, hey, it's Har. Oh, god, it's Har. Stormtrooper aim. It's really disappointing because it seems like Jill is the only person who can recruit Har. So, I will have to farm him for experience if the Holy Guard doesn't kill him. Can I counterattack? Oh, you did this to yourself. I think the Lagus are gonna go for Ike as well, so that's some more free EXP. Yeah, Ike is just... He's using Aether from the hole. He's, like, reaching him by doing the giant jump from Aether. Like, the sword spinning in the air is what hits the Barbarian. Oh, that's really good. Oh, he finally got hit. Oh, he doesn't one-shot this guy? Ah. First thing. He has to Aether for this. Alright. His skill isn't high enough for him to be Aethering 1 in every 4 attacks, but... Oh gosh. These Holy Knights are getting one shot. Our Splatoon is strong. Ooh, the dodge. Yeah, that Falco Knight's gonna do a lot in return then. But they only got 3 kills. So they still have the entire second squadron of Peg Knights to deal with. Oh, it's Lucia and Bastion, I think. Yes. What ho! Alright. So this is fine. God. I'm so sad. I have no Wyverns anymore. Why'd they make it so that the only Wyvern in the game can be recruited by another Wyvern? Alright, so then now... Ike is so close to escaping out of here. But, like, I feel like if I make a mistake, then he'll just be stuck even longer. That's risky, actually. This is fine, though. Oh, I don't double. That's fine. That's good, that's good, that's good. I can't get to that archer either, which is annoying. Okay. Skill and speed. He is now definitely outspeeding Titania, who only has 17. Okay. We'll do this. We just need to clear out everything that's near us. Randolph can take care of this. He's strong. Alright, so then we have to take care of these two guys. Toroneo can do this one. Oh, the Great Bridge. This is a chapter. If I didn't know any better, I'd say I might have fallen into almost every pitfall this map has to offer. I'm actually disappointed that I can't hear those noises. I feel like being in, like, a call with someone else to experience this. This misery. Would be kind of funny. Okay. This is not a hole. Oh, wait. Did I lose Tanith? I think I might have lost Tanith. If she doesn't, like, dodge tank everything. Well... Well, this might be bad, actually. I fell into 3 holes that turn. I am lucky for that. Oh dear, they don't do any damage. Oh, the Holy Guard is actually going to lose. Oh? Oh? Alright. So they cleared up a little bit more, which is nice. then. Okay, they're going for Tornado? Are they gonna go for the people in the hole? That just seems kind of rude. Kind of like bullying. Like, you're stuck in a hole, so now you gotta deal with us. Like, there's a perfectly good Pegasus Knight right in front of that guy. Like that. You just got crit. I believed all too much in my own strength. I did too. These ballistas are infuriating. Ouch. Ouch. I have lost 2 flyers. I also have lost my ability to call busted NPCs. So, I am in shambles. Oh, and these guys are trying their hardest. Oh, we get green units, though. At the very least. We're getting some backup here. I hope they just... I know they're not going to, but I really just would like them to gun for the ballistas. And these bow knights cannot one-round the wyverns. So that's great to see. I knew this map would be a pain. Ooh! Oh. Bad. I was wrong. They did go for one of the ballistas, but they have the accuracy of, like, someone with really bad accuracy. Let's do this. No double attack. Okay, that's a pitfall. Let's see if I can take care of this. No, I cannot. Oh my god. Oh, Titania. That's so bad. Can Kieran double with the Tomahawk? No, he cannot. Oh, these are numbers that aren't cool numbers. Why are you so hard to kill? You're literally not even promoted. Spear? It does 65 accuracy. This is kind of an awkward situation that I do not appreciate being in. Okay, Randolph can take care of this big guy. That's good to see, at least. And then, Thorin... God, this entire wall of Pitfall. Let's see... 19, 24, 74 accuracy. The silver lining. With how many silver weapons I have, yeah. I have a couple of those. Just risky because of these guys. I would like to push a little bit forward. Let's see. Big stick? You weren't even trying. Ooh! Very nice critical. Every time. Okay, I can do this. Tomahawk. Can I Iron Axe you, actually? Ooh, this works. And since he didn't fall down here, I'm pretty sure I'm safe to cross this bottom side. I just need to get a kill with Titania. I mean, I need to move a little bit over. Just like this. Anyone actually need healing? No, I don't think anyone needs healing this map right now. And I have not even been able to make full use of race on this map. Alright, Titania, go throw an axe at them. 65, 80. Very good. Alright. She is just allergic to those speed level ups. Alright, get over here. You are not gonna get me with those pitfalls anymore. Stupid. Alright, next level up is... Magic again! Who would have thought that Ike would have 13 magic at any point in this game? Okay, I don't want to push up until I get rid of those last two ballistas, which should be next turn. Oh, fight your heart out, you holy guards. There's nothing you're gonna do to Har. Even, like, the little, like, his lackeys are doing a lot of damage to them. Yes, no damage. I think that has to always do damage. At least 1 damage. Yeah, at least 1 damage from from terrain effects. Oh, you've made a mistake. Wait, that guy's a Night Killer, I think. Oh, do not mess with Torneo when he is in Wrath plus Resolve range. That is not a winning fight ever. God, I'm on a microphone, and how loud it is when you chew things like this. Right, the green units are... He keeps on missing. That guy can't catch a break. And we're getting chased from the back now. But we're almost done with the front, so... Oh my god. We should be pretty safe. Once everyone's off the bridge, that'll be like... when we can finally take a breather. Like, the Bow Knights are... Okay, never mind. The Bow Knights were doing a lot more than the Lance Knights. Ooh, can he double? That's the question. If he can double, this would be pretty nice. Very good, very good. Green unit's finally doing something useful. He's blocking Torneo. He can't even... Oh. Okay, I spoke too soon. You never really expect, like, allied units to be capable of landing critical hits, but they sure proved me wrong. Ouch. I feel like the poison's doing more to my units than anything else, aside from my flyers. Okay, Nefene, you can kill this guy. Ranelf can kill this guy in one hit, or one round. Can I kind of just kill her? She does 15 damage. I'm glad you're delighting in my misery, Reyna. This chapter sucks! Anyway. He's just gonna do Aether and kill her, right? Oh. There it is. Get out of here. Super Ike. Capable of wiping bosses in 1 round. Blade Lance is really nice, too. That'll be good so that I can do magic damage. so that my Pegasus Knights can, you know, kill Armored Knights. Okay, God, my mages are falling so far behind. We'll position like this. That'll give them a little bit more distance. Alright. And I think this is good because then Ileana can heal Garen. Oh, I gotta see what Tornado's like crit rate is right now, because he has Resolve Wrath Provoke. That is a setup to just kill people to death. Oh, it doesn't show the actual modded crit rates. Well, I'm sure they'd be really high. Like, he's gonna crit this guy. Like that. I feel like it wouldn't be a bad idea to put, like, an Angelic Robe on Tornado, just so he can hit the Wrath threshold with, like, higher HP. And same with the Resolve. That's, like, one of my favorite skill combos. That's, like, it's so cool, but it's also super risky. Why are you such a pain to kill? Titania's level 14. I want to see these stats, actually. 19, 22, 17. Yo, he just outspeeds her, that's it. 14 and 6. Yeah, Titania's still more reliable in every other aspect. Just not speed. Full axe. Lag's axe works. This is fine. We only have one more enemy to worry about. And I'm sure they will kill themselves on one of the green units. Okay, this chapter wasn't so bad. It was, like, kinda bad. We lost 2 units. But, it could have been worse. It could have been a lot worse. And she's still fighting. Not anymore, though. She's dead. They did their best. They were outnumbered, and they killed most of those guys. So, yeah, big respect. Big ups. Big ups to the Holy Guard. If I could reach for it right now, I'd take out the Ocarina and just do a big ups doot. Alright, yeah, I don't even think it's worth it to even, like, test to see if R can get recruited with Ike. I'm just gonna check one more time, though, just to make sure that I'm not, like, throwing. Serenus Forest is always... It's a pretty good resource. I'm gonna pull that up real quick, you know, just in case. Just in case Ike can recruit Har. Nope. 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 Disappointing. But, let's get out of here. I want to get to Chapter 27 today, at the very least, because that'll put me in a good spot to finish tomorrow. And that means that if I get to Chapter 27, I'll get to do both the Black Knight fight and the last chapter. And that's gonna be a pretty good way to, do a last session. I quote-unquote survived the suffering, losing 2 really good units. Alright, let's see now. Info, friend. I don't know what that was. Alright. Who can do supports? Rayson can support with Ike, which doesn't really matter that much. I guess Ike Titania, they both have 9 movement. Everyone wants to support with Ike. Alright, outfit. Who could deal with the spellbook right now? Convoy, or a forged item, I should say. We got Elf under here. Convoy take. We'll give him Killer Lance for now. Marsha, Convoy, we're gonna give her the Flame Lance. And then... we're gonna sell this. Gonna shop, sell... He'll buy that that almost broken lance for 4 gold. Wait, I can forge all these things now? Forge steel lance? Is that worth it? 25 uses, 35 uses, this is 25, like, I don't... How strong can I make a steel lance? Yeah, that's probably worth it. And we'll give that to Nephany. Alright, a steel. Yeah, you're right. Okay. What units do I get here? I only get 11 units. So that's still, like, it doesn't feel like I lost usage of anyone. You know what? I would have had to drop 2 units anyway. And, you know, I was definitely thinking that I was going to drop Titania, or Tanith and Jill anyway. So this is fine. Just fine. Oh, this is a 15 turns arrive. I could kind of just skip through the entire chapter. I could just send Ike through the middle, and he could just Superman through everything. And it shows these guys' range. We'll send the horses up top for that one village. I guess I should send 1 horse each way. Ooh. We're getting that crunchy sound effect. Who has pure water? I think it's Kieran. Yeah. Items, trade. Kieran, where are you? Actually, convoy, give... These items should be fine. Let's fight. Neither of these guys can reach. All my mages are just slightly out of range. Oh, I forgot to give Titania any sort of reasonable equipment. They could just trade this. We could just share this one Iron Axe. Oh, Kieran, you're so sad. Let's do this. Alright, we'll do this. Here we go. Trade. Now Titania can one-shot, or 1 round. Feel like that took a lot of effort. And then Rayson. We'll give Ike just a little bit of a push here. I have a feeling that if I just put Ike in, like, the range of a bunch of enemies... Okay. How far can you go, Ike? This is good. Longsword might as well be the play here. Actually, let's see how many crits I can get off of this. It's probably going to break this round, or this turn. Ugh. You know, that's the classic, I guess. Nephany can get a shot. Actually, we'll use Ileana. And then we do this. We're going to focus on using fire so that I can eventually use Bolganone. Because, you know, I've completely tanked his wind ranking. And then we do this. Ranulf can't do anything really right now. Okay, cool. And we just walk forward a little bit. And we'll keep Randolph in the back until he turns into a cat. Oh, these guys can reach those guys. That top ballista. Come at me. I'm invincible. Crit? Or just an Aether. Aether also works. There we go. Ike just racking up the kills. Ah, disappointing. And it breaks too. That just hurts. He doesn't take much damage, but he didn't do too much either, so... That's like the saddest kind of green unit. Right, Tornado's not getting a double there. Guess I can't expect too much out of him. To double non-armored units. Okay. Okay. These enemy phases are just getting longer and longer, especially this map is so big. You just have to watch a lot of these guys just scuttle over. I want to get those two villages, but I need to get rid of that ballista. And then we have to watch them do all this. You have to watch the ally phase. Which is just as long. I guess not just as long. I have to sit through 7 units. All doing... Yeah, you really love to see them use longbows and their non-existent damage stat. I forgot that Jeffrey could use bows too. The way, like, weapons are assigned in this game are just so strange. Alright, they got one, they got one. They'll probably get a second one too. If he doubles? No. Do we get Alencia here? Oh, we get Bastion and Lucia. Very nice. And Bastion comes with knives. Wait, how much... Let's just see for fun. 4 damage and he gets doubled. Oh? That's a lot of damage. You know what? I believe in Nephany. Oh wait. I was just off by a little bit. My miscalculations. Anyway. Let's finish him off with Soren anyway. And I really did that math wrong. Horribly wrong. Let's see how we can do this. I can go over here. Iron Blade. That should be fine. His 2% accuracy. Call that milk. Ooh, let's see what we get here. Very, very nice. Is speed capped? Speed and strength are now capped for Ike, which is really good. I want to cap defense and skill also. Maybe if I get more secret books, I'll give them to Ike. How much strength do you have, Bastion? Why do you have 12 strength? And Soren's out here with his 5 strength noodle arms. This is a little scary. If I'm not careful enough, I might end up leaving Rayson vulnerable. But he's like also really fast, so I don't think that's too bad. Heal Lance. Flame Lance does 6. Oh, and it's 1-2 range. Actually, I shouldn't waste that. I feel like it would be kind of very reckless to waste Flame Lance on things that I could kill without it. Right, and now Oh, these guys are pretty free to kill. We'll use Janet for one of them. He's only level 9. Give him some EXP. And then we'll give this one to Kieran. And Axe here. And then Toraneo and Titania can take care of those other two. Pretty sure he killed this guy in one shot. One critical shot. That's expected. But we still get the kill with the Forged Iron Axe. Forged weapons are so strong. I feel like they make them in every Fire Emblem, or every time they make them available in a Fire Emblem game, it's like, yeah, you're just allowed to make these broken weapons. Toraneo's almost gonna level up. Oh no, Toraneo's getting hit by a ballista. Whatever will I do? And then he gets hit here. He's gonna get the level up. No crit though. Where's this level 15? Strength, skill, and defense. Very good general stats. Very nice for when he gets put into Vantage Wrath Resolve, or Wrath Resolve range again. A lot of horses. Oh, that archer's low. I think the Troubadour should be able to heal him, though. Never mind, he got doubled. Oh, I hope I don't lose this map by, like, not being able to make it to the top left corner in time. That would be upsetting. They are... It does look like they're getting overwhelmed. Please hit. Thank you. I do not want to see them just get folded at the top over there. Why did they give him a longbow instead of a weapon that does damage? Okay. 4, 5, 6. There's 6 units coming at them and 5 of them left. Oh no, you don't. We have the Catboy on our side now. And there's a Berserker. Right, so now that Ike is here... What is your range? We'll go over here and slam a Pure Water. Because the only thing that's really scaring me is 24 magic damage. And now he's only going to take 3 instead of 10. 23 defense with 33 attack, so that's 10. These guys do not do any damage to Ike. Who are you? He does 11 damage to Ike, but I think that's fine. And this guy. Alright, we're fine, I think. I think I can actually just solo that bottom left corner of the map. Oh, Racing, why couldn't she be transformed already? Wait, do I not have a Storm Sword? Oh, that's disappointing. I could have sworn Lucia starts with one of those, but I guess I was wrong. Zoran can take care of this guy. Actually, here. Because I have a feeling that Titania already attacked the other, or Tornado did. Either way, I shouldn't need to use someone like Soren who can guaranteed kill most of these units in one shot. Let me just make sure here. Would be rather unfortunate for Marcia to take a hit from the Ballista. I think next turn Ranulf should be able to reach over. We'll put Racing over here though. I think he can give the extra move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't know. That forest tile might be in the way. And then here we have Kieran. Oh, he never did get hit. Okay. Okay. Critical? Nope, no criticals for Tornado. Steel Lance does 11 times 2. This guy has a steel bow, so this should be fodder for her. Can't kill it. Why can't Nephany kill anything? There we go. Some of these guys are tanky. And there's a Tomahawk breaking. Titania has 10 uses left on this Iron Axe. And she can't kill anything. Let's do this. And then we're gonna Canto to block that bottom, that little hole here. And this works. Can I just use the iron? No, I have to use the Steel Lance here. And we don't even get a critical. Alright. Nephany, please, your strength stat. Your noodle arms. How are you even holding up that Steel Lance? Okay, yeah, that's about all we can do. I guess I could have moved Janeth upwards a little bit, but aside from that, there's really not much else I could have done. So Ike is just gonna tank that middle. Oh no, Jeffrey took 1 damage. Yep, this is free. Alright, and then we go ahead and finish these guys off, but I think Tornado, or I guess that whole line of units should be able to finish them off. Just such a... we haven't even moved out of the bottom right corner of the map yet. There's just so many enemies. Finally gets a crit with the killer weapon. I swear I've done like at least 6 or 7 attacks with them at 33%. Let's see. 3 damage. Ooh. Guys, does that have a... I wonder if he has a Brave Sword. I think that might be why he's doing so much... why he's doubling consistently. Wow. Got doubled by a Valkyrie. What is this? No damage. Do I double? Yeah, I double. Ike is way too fast. And we have this whole top left corner here just having a brawl. That sniper's putting in a lot of work. And so does Halberdier. These 2 promoted units have been carrying. Good dodge. Not good dodge. Bad dodge. It's only nice when it happens for me. They know how to use vulneries. They know how to not just die immediately. They're actually doing a pretty good job of defending. And she gets the physics staff. And I wish I had one of those. I wish I could use physics staves. You know, if all of my staff users weren't dead. Alright, so... wait, why are you here? This map sucks. Oh, that's bad. That's not great. Tomahawk? You guys are tanky. What is your movement? 8? So we can't just head straight upwards. That is something that we can do. We're gonna clear this area out. I'm getting kind of tired of the whole, you know, enemies being in my way kind of thing. Randolph, how much damage do you take from the Sage? 24. The way that Bolga node, I didn't notice how much it flashes. Okay, everyone else has 0 damage. I mean, this guy only has a 51% hit chance, so he's guaranteed dead. Ow, and it hits. You know, that would be my luck, I guess. I feel like Tanith also probably died to a 50-something% hit chance. Always crit. Really? I do more damage with the Javelin? Interesting. Let's clear this guy. Polex. I just want to, like, one-shot someone. Is that so much to ask for? Just getting a one-round KO? I guess you can do this Bastion. Yeah, you're right. It is too much to ask for. Titania can take this guy out with the poleaxe, probably? Yeah, now that he's low enough. It's so sad when effective weaponry doesn't instantly kill things. Wait, can these guys reach the house now? Maybe if I put Tornado up in front, maybe Provoke will kick in? I don't even know what the house has. Let's just take care of this guy. Steel Lance. Okay, the crit's pretty cool. Pretty flashy. And then here we go. Didn't realize that they could already make it to the house. Okay. And then we just need to highlight over the Ballista. Because if we run into those, it's not going to be fun. We'll go here. How does Kieran do against these wyverns? We will do this. Let's chant for the EXP. And then next turn we'll be able to, I think... what is it? Fight from the inside, I guess? They'll surround us, but then we can just take them out on both sides. It's just so, like, tricky with how they're spread apart. Now that they're all close to us, we'll be able to take them out. Let's use just... I think Janeth can take... Let's see, 14 defense to 25, so he takes 22 damage. And he's not in ballista range here. So this should be good. Oh, he has a javelin, though. Alright, then. They're just flying away from me. See, Ike takes no damage. Ike is invincible. Coroneo is also invincible. There we go. Make that, provoke kick in. Don't you dare get closer to that house. Alright. We need to find a way to not only... Okay, we're not blocked anymore because they're using their Kanto. But we need to find a way to make sure that we kill all of those units and still get the house. Still need to clear one of them. Alright, and Ranulf isn't in any danger here. I don't know if he doesn't double them. Then I can probably take care of all 7 of those units down in the bottom left. Now the question is, will another group of brigands spawn down there? Because if that's the case, then I'm not sure if I can get that house. Ooh, the Valkyrie took a lot of damage. I think she still doubles. She's so fast. Very funny when you see, like, a healer unit like that actually doing damage. Alright, cool. I was scared for these guys up here, but it seems like they're putting in a lot more work than I expected. Nice. And Jeffrey gets to attack this guy as well, because of the positioning. He's probably gonna double, yeah. Strong Jeffrey. G off. What is that? Elixir? I don't think I've ever used an elixir to see what the animation looks like. Get our blessing. Oh yeah, that's the only other way we can heal aside from Ileana. Yeah. Can I, like, recruit that Valkyrie? Just, like, have, like, a nameless unit in my team? Oh, I can't go through the trees. These are, like, heavy trees. I can go here, though. And then these two guys are over there. We'll take Rhinoff along here. They probably have an actual name, but, you know, like, because you got the trees here, right? Like, these are trees. And these are just, like, trees that you can't walk through because they're so big. They're heavy trees. Okay, Soren could probably just... Wind? Forge Wind Tome. Adept. Adept critical. He really just said, there is no joke, die. She also is gonna crit. No, she's not gonna crit. Ow, and she takes half her HP in one hit. That's cool too. The good thing is that we got, Rayson has transformed. Okay, let's see here. How do we want to approach this part here now? Kieran with the Tomahawk. Can't double. Iron Axe cannot double and is also in danger. Killer Lance can't double. He would have done almost all of Tornado's HP if he hit. Alright, we'll take Nephany over here. We can use a ranged unit, I guess. Bastion? Go for it. That's fine enough. And then Tornado. Yeah, Tornado does a lot of damage, so we'll just use Aaron probably. And Axe works. Is he gonna dodge twice? There we go. At first you don't succeed, try and try again. And then we can use Titania here. Or I guess we'll use Tornado here. Neither of them can crit, so that's upsetting. I can put Rayson up here, and then rescue drop him. This should work. So many enemies up here. Even with my army split the way it is, I'm having trouble actually doing stuff. This is good. We get the full rescue drop distance, since Marsha's right next to it. I forgot, again, that this is not adjacent tiles, apparently. Intelligent Systems, why? Please explain yourself. Alright, Bastion can just win these guys, I think. Yes. All I need you to do. If you die this next turn, that's on you. Titania can go into the door here. What do we get? Savior. That's actually pretty good. That doesn't tell me what Savior does, but I'm pretty sure that's the no penalties when rescuing someone. Very appreciated. What do these guys have? Hand Axe and Steel Axe? Let's see their stats. 22 and 26. Alright, there's not too much danger here. Nice shove. Cool. There we go. What was that? What ability does she have? I want to see what that is. Is that... Oh, parody. Not a bad skill. Definitely no reason to dislike seeing something like that activate, but I guess I could have taken her to fight this brigand. Accuracy is hard. Just 30 whole damage. Alright, and then... race and get out of the way. I forgot to rescue drop him. So now he's just rescued and not dropped. It was pretty nice that I haven't lost anyone yet. It's just that this chapter is wide and not necessarily hard. All the green units are pretty much done with their job. There's just that one halberdier. No, Jeffrey took care of him, I believe. So we're actually, dare I say it, in the clear. Unless we get some, like, wild reinforcements. That's a lot of damage. Alright, it's time for Ike to do the funny solo fight. And by solo, I mean Ranulf is also there. What is this? Oh! You're here! Hello! Oh wait, this is actually a good opportunity to see. He has 27 speed, so I can never double him. What is his strength? 48, so Ike will always take 20 damage from the Black Knight. Or no, 25 damage. And then... Alendite and Ragnall have the same strength stats, so 18... 26 plus 18, that is 44. So he's only going to do 9 damage per turn when that fight comes. Pretty weird numbers, I'm not going to lie. Alright, we're going to get rid of these two steel bow users here. I don't think these horsemen are going to do too much damage. 0 damage, actually. And Ike being in this bottom corner means that he can just run straight up and then just end the chapter. So we're in a pretty good spot. I love that his class is just cat. No, he's just a cat. Oh yeah, we have a long sword. Because it's long, it does more damage to horses. That's how that logic works, right? That's why the longsword does more damage to cavalry. The only explanation I could think of. Alright, Soren, go here. Marsha, stay back. And we'll heal you up with Ileana. That sure was a lot of 28 damage. Now we only have these 3 units to worry about. Bastion can just slap you with Elwind. Free crit. Free crit. And we have 2 units left here. I think... Let's see here. This guy just has an Iron Blade. I think he'll get doubled by Nephany then. No, no double. And a 15% crit rate is not something I want to mess around with. I will crit you first. No, I lied. If I say it every time, I can clip the times that it does happen. And then I will be the prophet. I will truly seem like a seer. The seer that I claim to be. Yeah, this is fine even if I miss. And then we can just pull everyone up here. Pull Titani, or this is Kieran. Might as well throw a hand axe for extra damage here. And then Lucia can finish this guy off, and Titania can finish off that Wyvern, who I think is probably almost dead, 17 HP. And Lucia says no to your forest buffs. Let's see... Yeah, Iron Axe. Pretty good. This was kind of a pain, but we got rid of all the enemies here. I forgot that the Black Knight spawns in this chapter, I'll be honest. Oh, he's getting off the ballista. I think he actually fired all 5 shots, which is why he's doing that. And then here, Ike and Randolph will take care of all these horses. I'm pretty sure we're just invincible at this point. Like, we just put on the Super Mario star and they're just running into us. That's what's going on down here. I think the boss is the only one who can do damage to them, but even still, I'm pretty sure he just dies on retaliation. A cat-shaped void? That's something I want to see. What, he has parity too? That's cute. Oh! Oh! Oh, that's not good. A cat-shaped hole of death that turns into a strange-looking feline man. Hey guys, it was just a joke, it was just a joke, I was kidding! Okay, he can't reach. Okay, Randolph is scot-free. Here we go. Not using those brave swords until when I need to. Oh, that could have been really bad. I think Randolph is going to get hit by the ballista still. But at the very least, he's not going to get hit by all these people on foot. I mean, he has 18 speed regardless, so he should be fine. 18 speed, 17 defense. Don't think he's actually in danger. Aside from just being a meat shield. He's still just standing there. He hasn't moved yet, which is, like, concerning. I don't think he warps or anything. But, like, I don't want to deal with that. I would prefer not to. Alright, we'll move our units up here. And then we'll have Janeth attack the archer, and then we'll move one other person on the right to the left. This should be good. I wonder if any other units aside from Ike can use the arrive command. Right, and we get another dance. And I really like how bouncy my hair is now. And the rest of my model. VTube Studio. I said it earlier, but this just feels so fun to look at compared to before. I think I like glitched out a second there. Also, the eye tracking was kind of weird, so I actually changed it so that the eye tracking follows just when I turn my body. Because I don't know, I have to look into that. It was kind of weird. How, like, the eye tracking wasn't super accurate. Right, now we just run. Run. Can I heal anyone here? I have a staff rank that I need to be increasing. And here we can... Who needs the experience, actually? Marsha. Lance. This is fine. Then we just kind of keep on moving. This map is pretty much done, I think. I don't think there's anything else I need to do. Not my Catboy. And then I think Ike just kind of stands here. Yeah. Let's see. He's like seeing the Black Knight in the distance is like, I'm getting ready for you. Getting all these level ups. My Brave Sword uses, though. That's like 8 uses so far. Ooh, Aether. Now he's back at full health from like the few points of damage he took. The only thing he can't counterattack on. But this sniper is still going at it. Yep, there they are. If I show up Ike, he can get the house this turn. And we can just end the chapter when he gets up to the top. What is this? Nile? Not bad. Okay, and then here... guess I'll just send my horses down here. Just since they're the ones who can go the farthest. And then Racing can go 1 space in front of Tornado. 1 space behind Tornado now. We'll just get some more healing in. Gotta get that staff rank up. Ooh, and a level up. Skill and luck, okay. We'll take those. And just a lot of moving. This map is just too big. Ooh, and then the second map, the next map is gonna be pretty long as well, I think. Just move forward here. Using the X button to do this. The Y button? Whichever button it is that gets you to the next unit. There we go. It's a lot faster than having to manually click to each of them. Oh, he actually got off the ballista. What is this gonna do to Ranulf? 9 damage only? Oh, that sniper's hunting that mage down. There we go. Actually, let's just trade. Trade that Iron Axe back. Jared needs to stop using all his 1-2 range. Probably gonna take Racing down to the left there too, just to get Ike there like a turn faster. See how far I can take him. Do this. We're gonna make sure he's not in the archer's range. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Racing will be in his range regardless. Alright. We're almost there. We still have like a few turns to spare too. Cool, Ranulf, you transformed right at the end of the map. I'll let you take this one. For all your hard work. Let's head up north. And that's the map. That's it. Walk. Anyway. Enter and clear map. Like that was just walking, just standing there staring. Oh, they killed another one of our dudes. That doesn't look good. We're making progress. '25 and 26 are the chapters we're going to go through next. And we'll probably stop there. But these chapters are going to probably be long, so might be looking at like 45 minutes for each at this rate. Let's see what we got here. Ooh, what's this? Oh, Largo. World-class Berserker. Just give me your axe. That's all I need. I don't know what you want to say to me. I don't know what you want to say to me. What is this? Racing and Randolph? No useful supports. Envoy. Let's see. Might as well take the luck stat. And we'll just use that. Wait, can I get the Vague Caddy? I wonder if I could get that. I wonder if I could equip it now. Oh, it's an S. Ooh, I can. That's nice. Actually, I should save that for like the last chapter. I don't. You know what? Ragnell is pretty much the best option in most cases, so I might as well use this when I don't have Ragnell to use. Envoy, let's get you a real weapon. Fargo, where are your items? Silver Axe for you. And where's Kieran? Wait, wrong one. Trade with Largo. And then we'll trade off the... Trade off the Tomahawk like this. That looks good. There's someone who has a real magic stat with a lance. Or 6. I guess that's slightly more real. What? How are you still C-rank lances? Alright. Nephany is benched now, is actually the case here. Yeah. Let's see. Bastion has... He has A-rank wind. So he's my actual wind mage. And Soren's my fire mage. Alright, Oh, Loonhex, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the classroom. We're only about halfway through this, so picked a good time as any to stop by. Let's see. Where do I get Savior? Actually, I'm gonna use that. We'll use those skills here. Sign. How much does Savior cost? 10? Always useful to have. I have a lot of skills, actually. Gamble. Oh, I still have one of these occult scrolls that I could use. Now the question is, who does it actually matter on? Let's see. Can Randolph use it? Roar. Immobilizes enemies on the next turn. Doesn't work against certain units. Not particularly useful. Let's see. I guess Astra? He is level 12. What's her stats look like? 15, 21, 23. Her stats are all lower than Stefan, despite the fact that she comes significantly later. So I guess that might be because Stefan has really weird joint conditions, but I don't know, that seems kind of off to me. Paragon is double EXP, I believe. Why did they give it to someone who's already almost maxed out? Who doesn't care? I guess Flyers wouldn't care too much about terrain bonuses. I'll give it to... God, Marsha's the only flyer I have, I just realized. That's disappointing. I can't believe I lost both my flyers, and by extension the other flyer that I could have recruited, all on the same chapter. It is pain. Jill and Tanith died on the Great Bridge, and that meant I can't recruit Har. How many units can I take here? 12? And we're gonna drop Nephany for Jeffrey. That's really it. We'll just reposition, but the mages are in the back, and our more agile units are in the front. There we go. And we'll fight. I don't need to check the rest of the map. This map. All the boulders! This is such a ridiculous chapter. Oh, bolt axis here. I think this is gonna be a I'm gonna take everyone on one side of the map kind of deal. Alright, we'll do this. And then... How far can I go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I am a fool. Let's see, Iron Blade here. Does not kill. Big Caddy kills instantly. No crit though. But he kind of just walks through everything, which is cool. We can actually just shove Racing, I believe. We'll probably just do that. If I could reach him. Oh my god. I have like no movement here. Rescue. And then... I might as well take with someone else like this. This trail terrain is actually terrible. We're trading here so we can get a Steel Lance. And then I don't think... What? I can reach on both sides there. That's no good. We can do this, and then... 9 and 19, 9 and 22, 31, 33. This is actually probably fine. Right? Allegedly? Would be good. We can just move over here. Oh, this terrain is so bad. This was the annoying thing about this map I remembered. Not just the boulders, but just being able to move around is a pain. Or not being able to move around, I should say. There's Tornado. It's the boulder thrown at him. That's AoE. How much damage does Racing take? 8 damage, okay. It's not a big number, but his HP pool is so small. What does this do? I don't... Oh, I hope these guys can't die to terrain damage, but this seems to be a guaranteed 10 damage only. But at the very least, it's not, like, lethal. Yeah, it's just gonna do 10. And these don't respawn, so, I mean... They'll do it once. Parity. Let's see. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. Still not enough, though. I think Racing's gonna get hit by this one. Ouch. Ouch. Racing's bones! All of his bones are just broken. It's such a, like, an obnoxious gimmick. Now I have to make sure I heal Racing. Racing's gonna heal the rest of the people surrounding him at the very least, which is nice. But if we only go up one side of this map, it's only half the boulders to worry about. Oh, this healing scene is gonna take a long time. Racing is gonna, like, get turned into the chicken equivalent of bacon. He's just gonna get flattened. Gonna get turned into chicken pancakes. Turkey bacon. Yeah, I think that works. Turkey bacon. Let's do this. We're gonna use Elfire. I need to keep on remembering to use Elfire so that I can eventually use Boldenone. And here, big zap. You know, I could have used her to, like, heal things. That would have implied that I had the strategic mindset for that. Marsha, can you kill him in one hit? No, you cannot. Let's see here. I go over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This works. And then we can just rescue afterwards. Brave Sword, I guess, is what I'll use here. And get the Aether proc anyway, didn't matter. Wait, can Raisin reach with this 5 movement? No, he cannot. We can just spear this guy, and then have Coroneo attack the other people on the right, though. Let's see, she has 21 HP. And this whole middle of the map is cleared out of rocks. I no longer have to watch for rolling rocks. And let's see, this guy's 47. Lucy has a silver sword and a 20% crit rate. Can she just, like, crit him? No, that's too much to ask for. And then here we can just Flame Lance, Steel Bow? Steel Bow works. Rare instance of actually using a bow. And then fight. Oh, Kanto. Why did it make me do that when he couldn't move anywhere? Alright, this is fine. Ike is gonna get hit by a bird, and also a rock, I think. Ouch. Oh! I hate siege weapons. I forgot it wasn't a ballista. There's literally a rock on that thing. Oh, right, it's one of these. So troll. Ow. Ow. I got played by the danger indicator. Who thought that was a good idea? AoE rocks. Like, I should have even realized it before, because he got hit last turn, too. I think that's, like, all on me. But it's just so upsetting. There's, like, definitely ways I could have avoided that, too. Alright, Swordmaster. Oh, he's not gonna knock it down? So, now I'm going through the rest of the game without a, Dancer. So, that's good. That's how I feel about you. I kind of want this guy to just fly at me. Oh, it's a route map. Oh, so I guess it would be a good idea to split into 2. Considering I have to make sure everyone gets killed. They call this hubris, I believe. I got too overconfident. How can I not kill you in 1 round? Steel Lance? There we go. Why is Janus so weak? Anyway. It's a pretty good level up. And then here... no critical, and she gets retaliated on pretty badly. Ooh, the Flame Lance. Just light this guy up. And then... this is fine. Alright, and then we can just walk forward now. He's at max HP. Thorin's at max HP. Tania's at max HP. Just Rayson. I forgot to heal Rayson. I don't even remember what I did with him that turn. He just died. Oh, I danced Tornado. Ugh. Sympathizing with... just like a club of people who all are victims of hubris, all celebrating at once. Or all, like, just sharing their horror stories. Ah, rocks. Oh, he's just walking at me. He's not even gonna roll the rock. I just want you dead. I think the Halberd is also gonna run at Ike. He's gonna be max level before the Black Knight fight, I think. That's 24 defense now. I think, like, I've gotten to the point where it's just Ike Emblem. But it's definitely not Critical Emblem. We're definitely not getting any criticals with that Vague Kadi. Alright, so I'm gonna move Ike only one tile forward so that Grommel can get baited. Because once he moves, then we're just gonna hit him to death. Do this and then pull back. Jeffrey cannot move enough. Lucia's at full HP again. Ah, this is not cool. And you should vulnerate up because 21 HP is not a great place for a mage to be. We'll just make it up this mountain with whatever movement that we have. And we'll have a cat go up here. Cat is fine too. We'll take the ride over here. And that's probably fine. Yeah, right? Sometimes your mind just unlocks old phrases and the first thing that you can think to do is just say it. Oh no, you missed with your bolt axe. You're gonna die next turn now. Ike is just really standing there. I think the next Berserker is gonna probably go for Soren. If Soren dies, I'm gonna be really upset. I feel like that might be a possibility. You don't get the critical here, but Jeffrey can finish off that bird next turn. Oh, he's going for Janeth. Can't hit a bird. Fighting types are weak to flying types, silly. Oh, wyverns. A lot of them. Can I just... 15... Oh, that's just guaranteed. It's even more guaranteed with Aether. And I save 1 usage. Pretty nice. Let's send it to the inventory. Oh, now I have to kill all these other guys. I wonder if killing the boss stops the reinforcements at the very least. Would be nice if they were all gone. I can't kill this guy. Unless... There's the crit. Didn't even have to call it this time. And steel bow. Keep on forgetting about Kanto. It feels so bad on this map because we can barely move. And I can just position Marcia down a few tiles. Like that. Then she's not in range. What is this? We have Steel Bow, a Night Killer. Does Lucia have, like, ignores terrain penalties or something? Support... I mean, it just cancels bonuses, but she seems to just not be stopped by the trail, which is nice. Like, Tornado's actually just immobile. As are all my horses. There we go. I'm actually not sure how I'm going to handle this. Janeth? Wait a second. Aha, you almost caught me slipping. Alright, see, how much damage does Soren end up taking to these guys? It's important to consider. 17 and 15. He's gonna end up killing them on retaliation also, which is important to consider. We'll do this. Wait a second. I might actually just position him backwards. I think that's the safest thing I could do. It'd be really scary if I, like, lost Soren like that. There's light siege tomes in this game. Stalling by hitting me where I can't hit them back. Typical. Can I dodge this? No. I guess you can't dodge a giant rock like that. Ouch. You really showed me hitting Jeffrey for 10 damage and no one else. Or hitting Ike for 10 damage and his own unit. That's like the most... This chapter's like the chapter that Ike has taken the most damage in. Okay. Oh, that's fine. It's not hitting Soren, I don't... Oh my god! When did Kieran's HP get so low? Oh! That actually did a lot. Cool, cool. Janeth is just taking the aggro. And I think Tornado's going to take the aggro from the last one. So we should be fine. Nope. Good thing he just dodges everything, at least. Dodge tanks. Oh, there are reinforcements. If I take Ike up here, he'll just kill everything, I'm pretty sure, though. I wish I had more sword uses, actually. This is kind of scary because of how many enemies there are. And especially the fact that he's not getting any Vague Caddy crits. Or is getting them on the second hit. Which is not what we want here. Alright, and then now... we will... I think we could just Vulnerate. Yeah, we're pretty safe now. We'll just heal up. I think Lucia has items still. Yeah, she has a Vulnerate. Item... Vulnerate, pop that for that extra HP. And we'll just move our units up. Like so. Let's not make it so that they can hit 3 enemies at 3 units at once. Let's see. Do I have healing items? I need to use this. Item... Trade... This is probably important. We're gonna Elixir. Because, you know, being at 10 HP is very scary. We'll trade here. Also Elixir. Oh, really need to... Those are like on a premium. Oh no. Ike has 55 HP. I don't know what situation actually kills him. Aside from, like, falling asleep at the computer while still somehow managing to hit the next turn button. Ow. Alright, wait. She needs to have at least 10 HP because I'm pretty sure that Swordmaster can hit Lucia with the rock. I hate you so much. You really... Ooh, cool. It doesn't roll downhill. That's some physics that we like to see. And Ike is just gonna... There we go. Get the crits that we like to see. It's really the only way he can kill these things in one round, because he's capped out strength already. So we really need those 40% crits. I hope to see them earlier rather than later. I think this weapon's gonna break soon, actually. Please crit this one. No. Oh. Why did I give you the Vague Cuddy if you weren't even gonna crit with it? Ow, that's 13 damage. Right, I can retaliate next turn though, finally. Alright. Janeth is like... He was useful for a couple of chapters, I will not lie. If he dies, I lose a Demiband, which is very bad. Let me do this, actually. Oh, he untransforms immediately? That's kind of weird. This is the only way Soren's gonna get to hit anything right now. And we really need to get him to hit things right now. Hellfire. Just build up that fire rank. We need to kill 3 enemies, and we have 3 units to do so with. Let's see if we can get this to work. We can also pull Ike back. That's also an option that I have. Alright, Ranulf will take this guy out. Ranulf is, like, reliably strong. Nice. Extra speed is always good. And Kieran can take care of this guy. Titania take care of this wyvern? No, she cannot. Guess we have to do this. Iron Blade? Not Iron Blade. Brave Sword. Gotta use the Brave Sword. Oh, that works. And then here we can just take care of this guy. I didn't think this chapter would feel so long, but actually it's only been like, what, 20 minutes? We've almost cleared the entire chapter. There's only 9 enemies left. We're on a pretty good pace here. Steal it. Oh, Marsha, please. Can you kill the bird at least? Nope. Let's see. If I do this, then Lucia can take care of the other one, I think. Oh! Or that works, you know. I love the unexpected crits. Those feel better than the times where you get the crits when you don't need them. Really makes planning a lot easier. We can go down here now. Get this guy with the big zap. Actually, we'll just save that. You know, you don't want to waste your Forge Tomes. And then Lucia should be able to reach that bird. Either way, we're in a pretty good spot. I don't think anyone's gonna die. Disappointing level up. Let's see what Lucia can do here. Not much. Not much. Not much at all. Let's, heal. Healing is pretty good. And then here we can just equip a Steel Lance. And then we will... Pulse needs to move. Right. Hopefully we don't get too many reinforcements. This guy is actually just a pest. Wait, that did 15 damage. He finally hit, and it turns out he does a lot of damage. Alright, now these guys are still running to me. And I'm pretty sure this guy's just dead. The Brave Sword. There we go. I like that I can smile now, too, on command. Okay. That's good. She doesn't take that much damage. I don't think she's gonna get doubled. Oh, she did get doubled. I was wrong. Liliana, why are you so slow? Okay, so then here we can just... Oh, we can't finish off with the Iron Blade. I believe in Aether? No Aether. Iron Blade broke. How do we get to you? Alright, I guess he'll just die next turn then. Randolph can't reach. And Titania, she doesn't have a Vulnerary. Thorin has them. I want to put him into Ballista range though, because those Ballistas are doing a lot of damage. Oh wait, he must have ran out of uses. So this is alright. You can do this. Wait, what does this guy have? Lagazax? 32 to my... Does that guy still have Purge left? 1 use left. I might have gotten Titania killed, but... I won't say she's dead until she's actually dead. Alright, I think Liliana should be safe from any rocks. Oops, my stream died for a second. That's alright. Let's do this. Welcome back, everyone. I don't know how long my stream was out for. I had like a little bit of a drop there. Oh, that's some scary numbers. I'm gonna protect Marcia because I didn't realize that I kept her in Swordmaster range. Sure would suck if I got hit by an 8% crit chance, wouldn't that, huh? That would be mighty disappointing. Oh, he's just healing. Okay. Refresh my chat too. Alright, Ooh, why is the game... There we go. That was weird. Big drop. My webcam messed around for a second. I like went all the way over here. Let's see. I can't reach any of these guys. Let's do this. Longsword. God, I have no swords. And I'll just demi-band on Ranulf. Useful. Oh wait, I can still move. That's very nice. Let's see, we can just take this guy out, I believe. 2-hit kill this guy. We get the one-use Purge Tome. Noticing a trend with these Siege Tomes. This isn't the first time that I've gotten one at 1 use left. Alright. You fool, you've positioned yourself in a way that I can get you with Ileana. If I'm not mistaken, I don't think she's... That rock is in a... I wish you could, like, look at the path of the rocks. I think this goes like this, and then it hits the wall here and then goes down. Let's put her over here. Lucia will pop another Vulnerary. Drink her soda. I still don't understand what a Vulnerary is. Like, I think it's supposed to be like some kind of salve, but like, every game it's just like a yellow sack. Very like nondescript. Alright. This game is just gonna take so much longer because I don't have... Oh my god! He has a Lagazax. Hey Seer, what's up? I do got this. Look out for the rocks! Ah! Wait, is that gonna hit Ileana? Oh, that would have been so bad. I would have been so upset if that rock still went forward. Because that's not the pattern that it went before. Alright, get over here. Yeah, it should be fine. Oh, Seer, you've missed a lot. There's a lot of units that I had that I no longer had, that I no longer have. There's been quite a bloodbath. It's been a little unfortunate recently. Oh, the bridge. I have to clip that. Both the turn where I had, 2 people in a row fall into a hole, and then, like, 2 turns later where I had, like, 3 people fall into a hole. That was, like... I didn't have words for it. Just like that silent kind of laughter that you have to yourself. Alright. We made it out with a casualty. Probably the worst casualty that you could have, barring the Lord, but, we're out of there. Alright. So this is gonna be the last chapter that I do for today, I think. If I do one more chapter... Oh, the physics? Look at that. The hair physics. The cravat is a lot more puffy. I love it. VTube Studio is so good. And like the lapel and like the chain but connecting the cloak. There's just some things I need to mess around with, I think. I think I need to mess around with the mouth tracking a little bit more. And I think I could work with the eye tracking also. I have it currently set to the left and right movement is tracked to just the direction I'm looking in. So the more I turn to the left or to the right, is how it moves. Yeah, before when I was using PRPR Live, it felt like my model wasn't that mobile. But, it turns out it was just a program. I have a lot more motion than I thought I did. I actually want to, like, zoom in a little bit more on myself. Let's do this. Let's zoom in, just to get, like, a closer look at the physics. There we go. Look at that, the cloak physics, the cravat physics. Very nice. Let's see, who do I... This is fine, probably. And let's just buy some more items. I need swords. Like, I'm in a sword drought. Shop. We are going to buy. Actually, we're gonna forage for Ike this time around. Let's do a steel sword. Steel sword, yeah. We're gonna get Ragnall soon anyway. We're gonna make this very beefy. I don't think adjusting the weight matters that much. This is good, though. We'll give that to Ike. Let's see, what else do I need? Who else is in an item drought? Lagu Slayer can go onto Lucia. Let's see. Coroneo can take a Silver Lance. That's always useful. Let's see, what else? I guess we're pretty good at items now. Let's go to the next map. Ooh, we get a Lincia. Very nice. What are her stats? Strength 9, Magic 12. What we're going to do is we're gonna go back. I haven't done this in a while. Let's use experience points. I have so much accumulated. Extra skill is always nice, increasing those chances of getting the Aether procs. And let's pump some levels into Alencia. Ooh, that's good. We'll get her to level 5 with this. I think that's a good point to have her at. Magic 14, speed 19. These are, yeah, it's really nice base stats for like level 1. these are really nice level ups. There's nothing quite like seeing all those stats going up at once. Yeah, she is a machine now. Your luck. She has Renewal, which is an ability. Oh wait, what's her staff rank? A rank staffs. All the staffs that I couldn't use. That's good. Hammer. Oh. Convoy give. We're gonna hammer in the Vague Caddy. I think that's like the most important thing to hammer in right now. I don't really have much to use with the Siege Tomes right now. Alright, let's see. Let's go back now. Actually, let's award some more EXP. Karma is rebalancing after everything that it has thrown at me. Alright, let's go back now. Reposition. Yeah, we can do that the first turn and then... What the? Why are you on the field? Let's see who's being deployed. 19 units? That's like more than I have useful characters. Khalil and Largo are useful. Wow, I guess I do deploy Janeth and Ulki. This is... I think this is the highest deployment map. Let's see. You should get the Stiletto. I need to get that off of. Let's see. Volk, trade. No more jokes. Convoy. What axes do I have? Bolt. That's kind of a meme. What axes do I have available to me? Short axe, that's good. Titania has... They all have a throwing axe. Largo can get the pole axe. Which of my axe users has the highest magic stat is the question. 7. 4. Titania gets the bolt axe. That's fine. Alright, what else do we need? Convoy, you can get Fire Tome. Stefan. Trade. Do I have any swords? Steel Sword. So much more inventory management than I thought I had to do. That's fine. What is the goal here? Is it survive or seize? Seize. This is a 44 unit map. Alright, let's do this. Rescue. This might be not the greatest idea, but I think it's probably fine. Nice. Yeah, it is practically an entire continent. If I just throw Ike in the middle here, I'm pretty sure I kind of just win. Yeah, he's gonna just dodge everything. It's like seeing your kids grow up. Is he the only one who's gonna get it targeted? I think he is. Okay, yeah, she can get reached. But otherwise, I think we should be fine. What's this guy's? 30? 32... she should be fine. There's no ballistas this map, which is also a good sign. Alright, so now we're just gonna position everyone to go to the left side. All this movement. Ugh. I have so many characters to move around. Volk has to stay in the back, because I don't want to lose my other thief. We're gonna equip the Steel Sword here, because I think... Okay, he can't reach. Khalil. God, I have so many units. I actually want to turn on battle animations for this next map, for this next round. Yeah. After that little fiasco with Soth. Don't want to see any more of Reyna's kin being felled. Yes. Oh yeah, you haven't seen the new animations yet because I just got Ike to being a lord. Those are really cool to see. Especially if you get to see the Aether animations. The special abilities. Those look really cool. Let's put them here. Item. This is good. Let's turn these on. It's understandable. You were taking a break, so, you know, just happens. You gotta take care of yourself too, you know? I haven't heard the new battle music either. And that's a crit! I know I was, like, criticizing a lot of the critical animations in this game, but I really like what they do with, like, Lord Ike. Or, yeah, when Ike promotes, it looks like real criticals. It looks like they're attacks that actually hurt. Alright. Largo, I think, has... Oh, he has a Silver Axe. I like how I like that they gave him that, like, that animal hat. I'm not sure if all the Berserkers have that, but, like, I think that's really cool class design. Why do you have a bow? I'm here to see Ike's cool swordplay. Come on. And, oh, Alencia gets to fight. The Pegasus animations are actually really sad in this game. She's just smacking him on the head. Bonk, bonk, bonk. It's like, because in Radiant Dawn... Ooh, Aether! Oh, that looks so cool. In Radiant Dawn, the Pegasus Knights are always flying, even if they're fighting grounded opponents. So they always, like... They actually, like, swoop down to attack. But here she just is on the horse on the ground, and just is, like, hitting him over the head with a blunt object. There's a lot of enemies here. Which, yeah, I guess we already knew that there were a lot of enemies here. Siege Tome! I think you're gonna hit Ike. I need to make sure that all 5 of those paladins also are, Silver Sword. One of them has a bow. 2 of them have bows. Okay. The problem here is I want Ike to tank literally everything. But it's not particularly plausible for that to happen. But this is a good enough situation. It takes 9 damage. Let me see that Aether again, Ike. No Aether. Wait, that guy's face didn't actually look that bad. Like, a lot of the faces on characters in Path of Radiance look, like, awkward. But, like, they gave the random NPC Sage, like, a handsome-looking face. That we get to see for all of a few seconds before he crumbles. Okay. How does Alencia do against these Swordmasters? He doubles them because it's Amity. That's alright. Let's... Stiletto. This one is Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. This is the one that Ike is in. Ike from the hit video game Super Smash Bros. Brawl for the Nintendo Wii. Let's see what we can do here. Killer Lance? That guy's a hammer. Okay. Let's see. Elfire takes care of this guy. Yeah, it is pretty old. I think this game came out in 2000... I think 2006. It was their first attempt, Intelligent Systems' first attempt to create a 3D Fire Emblem. The knife animations, yeah. The knife it's like... It's really, like, impressive to me how much they improved from this game to Path of Radiance. Like, they made the game look so much better over, like, just one game. Wait, I have Siege Tomes. Can I get anyone with this. Can't get anything useful off of this. Let's do this. Right here, spear. I think we could spear into something else. That might be a good idea. Getting Tornado into his resolve range would also be pretty good. If I, like, let one mage accidentally look at him, it might be pretty good for me. I actually want to see the Astra animation. That's scary. We'll just do this. I don't think he finished doing his slice before the camera reset to, like, neutral. Oh, this game is so janky, I love it. Alright, we're gonna win this guy. I don't want to mess with someone with a killing edge. I'll, like, accidentally move someone near him. It did look like he slapped him, like, the angle. We'll use Jeffrey. Jeffrey's gonna take 2 damage. Oh no, I'm so scared that you're gonna do 2 times 3 damage to me. Get real. It's also interesting, like, how they have the battle models. Like, he has his helmet on, but, like, you clearly see that he has a handsome face. And they changed that in Radiant Dawn, I believe, so that the portraits and their models actually match, which I think is pretty interesting. How do I kill you, like, reasonably? Not with that. Where are all my strong units at? Oh. Largo. Sometimes I can be sassy. I like that really, like, caveman, like, gorilla-esque, like, stomp that he does before he swings. Has a lot of, like, powerful energy behind it. This is Meteor. We don't want to get hit by that. That would be pretty, like, wise to avoid. We'll use this. There's a lot of enemies here. We've cleared out quite a few, though, with the positioning that we have. And Ike should be able to clear at least 3 more. Let's see. Yeah. We've definitely cleared out a lot of them. This guy just has a longsword, so actually that's not too scary. And let's do this. And we'll just move into... playing a little bit of, like, the floor is lava, avoiding all that red. I'm glad you're having fun, Steer. I did miss you, too. But I hope you're doing better. I hope you had the good rest that you needed. We'll just keep people in the back here. No reason to move them necessarily, but I think we can just put ranged weapons on them. And Alencia we clearly do not want to put into danger. It would be foolish to lose our only staff user again. Alright, Ike. 5 Aethers, let's go. Thank you. I'm really proud to have been able to stay consistent at this for as long as I have been. I know a lot of people have been streaming for a long time, but it's something that I've never really committed to as much. And I think I really have been enjoying the flow of everything. And yeah, we can only take so many tragic losses. I'm gonna play it really safe because I don't want to lose too many units. And Ike, as we can see, is able to just heal up every point of damage that he takes. So he's absolutely fine to just throw in the middle of the enemy army. Ooh, Silver Sword. We'll put away the Longsword for now. Ike is really powerful. A lot of the game gets turned into, like, very easy when he can just do this. You're right. We might fall into the timeline where Ike Emblem does happen, and I still end up beating the game by soloing the final map with Ike. Especially since Ragnar gives him the ability to attack people from a distance. I might actually do the next chapter after this as well. You know, and then save, and then tomorrow we'll start off with the Black Knight fight. I do plan on playing this again tomorrow, because I want to get Fire Emblem cleared out. Because I'm so close. We're like nearly at the end of the game. I think after this we have like 3.5 more chapters left to go through. He's just getting as much experience as he has damage taken. Ooh. Can we see an Astra? Is he actually getting crit? Ow! Oh, wow. The rare enemy crit. That could have been so bad. But he only had a longsword equipped. It's always, like, horrifying to see, though. I would have been surprised if, like, a longsword swordmaster one-shot any of my units, though. This guy's messing around with me. Alright, so the strategy here is to just take care of the Siege Tome user, and then have Ike get chased around by all these, ranged enemies. I like the little fist pump that he does before the crit. It looks like he's, like, cheering himself on. Like, hyping himself up to do a backflip. Like, yeah, I got this! And he uppercuts them with the sword. Ike's already level 18. This is going to be one powerful Ike to transfer over to Radiant Dawn. I'm still not sure if I'm going to play Radiant Dawn after this, but I think I'm leaning towards yes. Okay, we're gonna shove. This is going to be a little tricky here. How do I deal with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 units? Wait, I have Flame Lance here. Oh my god, he still doesn't even take damage from that. Oh, this is tricky. Heavy Spear? Ooh, that's what we like to see. Toraneo one-rounding people. The slow swag walk. God. You can feel the weight of that armor just shaking the camera. And how do I hit this guy? Javelin? Not enough damage. Bad. Yeah, enough? Yeah, the animation really, like, makes you feel the power behind the attacks. Can Flame Lance actually... 21 damage only. We're just gonna Brave Lance this guy. That's good. Jeffrey's such a strong unit. Ooh. I also... It's so awkward because they use the same animation for both attacks. I think in Radiant Dawn it is. They make it so that when you do a follow-up without getting interrupted, it's like 2 different swings. Like they do the stab and then they do like a slice with their spear. Because I guess they also realized how awkward it looks when you're doing the same slow animation twice in a row. There's no mages here, right? This guy has a Lagu's bow, which means 10, that's 20 damage. That's 35 damage to my... He takes 14. He should survive this. Pounce on them. What? I really do like the Swordmaster design, though. It's like, they don't really change that design up much in the games, and it always, like, it just looks so, like, sleek. You get Duck Elliot every day, it's just the intensity of the quacks. The went. What do I do here? What do I do? Goshio. Lucia takes a lot of damage, but I think I can rescue drop her if she does get hit here. Parody. Dodge. Nice. There we go. We like to see criticals. It feels so much more satisfying when you see the animation. You're right, you're right. Even if I say I'm playing it safe, I'm only gonna take more risks. Short axe. Ooh, I can crit. I have a pretty realistic crit chance here. Yeah! Yeet! Oh, that's a good crit animation, actually. It's so simple. Like, he doesn't do any flourishes, he just gorilla yells. It's like, in one of the Game Boy Advance Fire Emblems, where the brigands literally have, like, a distorted, like... It sounds like someone put the voice through a blender kind of sound effect. And I also love to see myself hyped up. I love getting excited. Let's see here. This is good. I love seeing you. I love seeing you too, Seer. Ooh! Little flourish there. Not fancy, but like, he swings his axe around. I forgot that I made that iron axe hot pink. Only a couple more uses of it, and it's... It's just a hot pink axe. I'm actually doing this because I want to see that axe again. I don't think I'm gonna get the crit, but if I got the crit, that'd be really funny. Look at how pink it is! There's no reason for it to be that garishly bright pink. Okay, everyone else is safe now. We'll just get these indicators here. And then... Bastion, can you get one of these guys? I can double this guy. This seems really unnecessary. Oh my god, the sound! What is the axe... What's the pink in that axe made out of? There's an answer I really want to say, but I'm not going to say it. So love is actually the answer I'll go with here. I'll say it's the same pink that they put in Pink Lemonade. I think we could get a crit or an Aster here. I want to see Aster so badly. There it is! It looks so cool. Also, why does he have a mullet? Like, I get that his hair, like, looks like that, but the model just looks like he has, like, really bad hair instead of, like, the cool spiky hair. It's so 90s. You're right. And Khalil can't do anything here, I don't think. She takes more damage from the enemy than she does. Alright. Plan, have Ike farm experience points one fight at a time? Is a go. He's guaranteed to get 4 EXP at the end of each turn, because they're not going to kill him. He's just going to dodge or not take any damage. These are the worst parts of the enemy phases. Like, they're all just missing. And I'm getting 1 EXP point, or 1 EX experience point. EX point? EXP point's redundant, like ATM machine. What is he? Oh wait, I wanted this to happen, actually. He's not gonna get doubled. He's just gonna take no damage, because he's gonna dodge it. Oh, he will never get put into resolve range again. Are there enemy reinforcements? Wyverns. Alright. So here's a plan. How many mages are there? None. There are no mages. Oh wait. Yeah, that guy's a brave sword. My steel sword's at 21 uses. Boom! Come and fight me. We'll vulnerate just for, like, the formality of it. You know, to seem, like, respectful, like I'm expecting to need to be at full HP for this. This guy's a killer lance, actually. 28 damage. So it'll do 15 damage, which is not particularly scary. Alright, let's move forward here. Lucia is at full HP. Valencia doesn't have any healing staffs. Silence Hammer and Rescue. Ileana hasn't got to see any action yet. Let's see her crit in full battle motion. Or not. And then who else? Who else hasn't gotten a chance to fight? Volk hasn't gotten a chance to fight. What can he do? Take a lot of damage. I want to see the assassin-like animations. He has lethality too. Wait, if he procs lethality? God, Volk looks so cool. I love his design when he promotes him to assassin and loses like the weird 5 o'clock shadow. He's also like really weak because I never used him. I think Alencia could do something here. Yeah, bonk him on the head. Bonk. Oh wait, she missed. I think she got a crit though. No. I like the little hop forward that the horse did for the last one. Like a tiny leap, like boop. What else can we do here? Let's let Ulki get in some action. I haven't seen him do anything yet. This whole game. He'll get a 100% win rate, because this will be the only time that he's fought. Right, and what do we have here? We have a archer here. We have these guys. Only one of them is in Ike's range. Oh, this guy has 21 magic. He also just doesn't do any damage. Alright. I'm really excited to see this next enemy phase, because Ike is just gonna, like, stand on them. Yeah, I took a day break from streaming, and, you know, it's the middle of the day. I had a bubble tea. And, you know, I'm just ready. I'm just ready. And I'm with so many cool people. You know, it's always fun when I get to talk with people and chat. What kind of bubble tea? It was, the flavor is called Choco Lava Black Tea Latte. For the, being called a chocolate black lava, I expected it to be, like, really sweet, so I ordered it with 0% sugar. But it still just tasted like black tea, with, like, the memory of chocolate. Take a sip. There we go. And now I'm gonna chew. Just for you guys. Alright. This is gonna be a long enemy phase. Let's count how many times Ike gets to use a critical or Aether. We're at 0 right now. I didn't expect that. Oh, he's still getting chased by the air archers. Like, I actually think I can just brute force my way through this. I think next turn, I could take Ike to the boss. Ike kills the boss. And then we get to chapter 27. Oh! Oh my god! Thank you for the raid, Rika! Oh my god. It's nice to see you all. Welcome to the classroom. We're currently watching Ike take down a mob of enemies, single-handedly. How was your stream, Rika? How was playing through Todd's game? Oh, we all love Ike. I certainly like throwing Ike into an army of like 20 units and then watching him gain HP instead of losing it. We got far in the Dark Brotherhood questline. I'll be honest, I ask things like this, and then I remember. I've owned Skyrim for about 9 years? I've never played it. I've never played an Elder Scrolls game, actually. He's gonna use Aether here. He's gonna kill this tiger with his bare hands. There we go! Aether! I just love seeing that animation. It's probably like my favorite animation in this game. Heresy? That I've never played Todd's game before? I also haven't played Fallout. Any of them. I haven't really played any of them. Oh, thank you, Talos Sanguinaire, for joining the classroom. Always great to see more students being added to the roster. I should. You know, that might be a fun stream experience. Me playing, like, base vanilla like Skyrim or Fallout and just glitching in, like... I would want to, like, try to do, like, not look into any of the glitches or anything, but just end up stumbling upon them. And just... I've seen that you could climb mountains with horses. I know that much. I know that, like... like, the laws of physics don't really apply when you're going up to mountains. So, you know what? Maybe after I beat Fire Emblem, that'll be the next what I replace it with. Just going through Skyrim blind. Alright. So they've cleared up enough of a path for me to just walk to the boss. Because I gave Ike those, the Tims. That's the game in its entirety. It just works! It's Skyrim. I don't gotta explain shit. Like, I like seeing, like, the glitches where, like, something kills you, or, like, something hits you, and you just get, like, launched inexplicably, like, 20 feet in the air. Oh, I can just end the chapter right now. Nestoni Cutie, thanks for joining the classroom. Ah, I'm one space away. I have 10... Oh, I have a silver sword. I don't have to worry about that. Oh. Oh, wait, that was bad, 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 that was bad. What is your strength? 34? How do you have 34 strength? 34 strength to 16, so he's gonna take 18 damage from that only. Okay. Taking 18 damage still means he has 39 HP, and nothing else is dealing real damage to him. So, I think we're fine. You need to keep a track on these ranges here, and we're just gonna go to the left. Let's see. What can I do here? 30 HP, 18 HP. Actually, let's not make her do things like that. Let's do this. Elwind. No, not Elwind. Tornado? Oh my god, why are all my not Ike units so not strong? Why can't I just have a team of, like, 10 Ikes? I think I would really be able to just tear through the game like that. Also, for those of you who haven't seen it yet, this, I got VTube Studio, and now my hair has, like, wild physics, and my cravat. Look at that. It's so bouncy. Oh, my color lens broke. Big Zap? I'm so happy with this. Ooh, critical. Doing triple that 20 damage to do 60 damage out of his 15 HP. The math adds up there. The numbers don't lie. And they're gonna spell disaster for you. Yeah, I think a lot of people are gonna be happy with the... What is it? VTube Studio being available on Steam. It's just such a... It just works so much better than PRPR Live. Man, I put so much investment with the items. Oh yeah, the items. Yeah. I saw like all the different features it has and like the different animations you could add to your model. Super cool. Alright. Right now, I think I'm just farming experience at this point. Let's see what we got here. My Iron Axe broke. My hot pink Iron Axe. Alright. Here we are. Alright, so what I'm going to do is just reposition my units. Keep them out of range of those ranged guys. And then next turn we'll try to end the chapter. I've forgotten to change the colors on a lot of my other axes. I should do that. I should do that for the next fight. Just make like the most garish looking like sword or something. Ah, my blizzard broke. Oh no. We'll keep Valencia in the back here. I'm also gonna be very happy when I make it to the end here. I didn't think, like, I don't know how far I was expecting to get with this Ironman, but I'm really proud that I could even say that I've gotten this far. I think if I'm gonna wipe anywhere, should I wipe, it'll be me getting too cocky on the Black Knight fight, and then he just procs Luna on me twice, and then I die. That's probably what's gonna happen. And you see, I'm willing it into existence by saying it now, so that, like, the reverse of that happens. Please don't tell me you're just gonna block the gate. Okay. Alright, Uncle. Ouch. Oh no, he healed all the damage he hasn't taken yet. Ah, this enemy phase is gonna take quite a while, isn't it? No double attack? It's so sad when you can't even, like, do 10 damage at this point in the game. But I guess that's the downside of specialized weaponry. You know, at least the Wyverns have the decency to, like, fly backwards before they attack. But I think the Pegasus Knights might do that too, but it's just so funny when they, like, do repeated attacks. And they just start smacking them over the head repeatedly, instead of, like, doing it with any sort of grace. Right, there's 3 Paladins right there. I think they might all just try to range me. Wait, when did Kieran get to 12 HP? Who said that that was allowed? Oh, that's disappointing. Just double miss. That's alright. Yep, there's the bowman. Or the axeman. Like, just kind of casually dodges to the side. No, stop. Oh wait, no, he's in front of me. Like, K-word this guy, please. Alright, not an Aether, but a critical is fine too. Getting close to level 19. Ike is almost max level, and I'm not even, like... I'm, like, 4 chapters out from the end of the game. Quite a way to go. Look at all these horsemen trying to get in my way. Like, normally, a unit shouldn't be tanking... What is this? Is that his 10th fight this turn? 6, 7, 8, 9. This is his 9th fight. The amount of not caring he's doing. Another one. I think he might just break his sword, actually. He might just end up breaking the steel sword before finishing all these guys off. Oh, the level up's almost there. God, we're so close to the end of this turn. Please, sir, may I get a crumb of Aether? There we go. All I had to do was ask. I just love seeing that. His HP, like, he took a big hit, and suddenly he didn't take any damage at all. They call this hard mode. Like, it's like making me think, like, how non-threatening is, like, normal mode, and for that sake, easy mode. And I know this game has a Maniac difficulty. Ike is a lot of people's favorites. But how can he not be your favorite when he can tank like 13 guys and just be healthier than he was at the start of the turn? Alright. He has a 41% hit rate. If I get hit twice, that's 36 damage, so I'll be at 19 HP. I don't think I'm gonna get hit by a 41% chance 3 times in a row, though. I'm also just gonna Aether him, so I think you're just dead. Next turn. Yeah. That's about correct. That's Fire Emblem Path of Radiance right there. In a nutshell. Late stage Fire Emblem. We get the Rune Sword at 14 uses. I also love Ike and Smash, especially in free-for-alls. I'm like terrible at playing as Ike in one-on-ones because wait, that's a lie. I was about to say I can't use slow characters, but then I remembered that the character I play the most in Smash is Ganondorf, where I just turn my brain off and just go Doria for like an hour or two. But yeah, it's like, the actual reason is, why would I play Ike to do the things that I want to do as Ike, when Ganon has funnier versions of that? Like, they have, like, the same kind of forward smash. Just do his down smash, just pump the sword back and forth. You know, now I think about it, I always find it interesting that, like, down smash seems to, like, always be reserved for, like, those kinds of, like, low sweeping attacks that hit on both sides. I think that's kind of interesting. I haven't played Smash Bros. In a while. I think, actually, the last time I played Smash Bros. Was, with my students. Back in, like, 2020. Back when, I was coaching for an esports team. And I had to do tryouts. And kids weren't that great at Smash. I was hoping that I would, like, have a case where there'd be, like, some kind of a prodigy. Or, like, a kid that, like, plays a lot of Smash, like, competitively. But it just turned out that I was better than all of them at it. And not like the I'm so good at the game away, but like it's really disappointing that I'm better than them. Let's see this. Okay. I'm gonna end the map next turn anyway, so let's turn off animations for now. Because I kind of just want to get to the next map. Is Jeffrey dead? I don't think he's dead. There are a lot of... I think Ike might just aggro all of them. Say goodnight. Ooh. Need some water. It turns out the noise gate is loud enough, or set to the right amount where I can chew on this tapioca and not make any sound into the mic. That's actually pretty nice. I like worry if I chew on microphone that it'll pick up and everyone will hear it. Yeah, even in the top-down mode, he still gets to do the jump and, like, the slash down. Those enemy phases are gonna take a while. How are you guys doing today? How have your guys' day been? You guys up to anything cool? What a pretty... What?! You know, I thought I was gonna be... I thought I was home free. And then I completely forgot to heal Kieran. But, I mean, I got, like, Jeffrey, so he's, like, better Kieran anyway. I don't think I lost anything. I lost a Tomahawk, I guess. But, you know, sometimes you learn from your mistakes. Anyways. How has the day been? I haven't done much today. I, like, woke up at around... I want to say, like, 11? I woke up at around 11, and then... I, like, watched some... I watched Kiara's Hololive Karaoke. and then I had a meeting for an event that I hold with some friends pretty regularly, and then I like messed around in VTube Studio for a while just to get my model working, and now we're here. I mean, I've been awake for so long, but it feels like I didn't do much. But I guess I've done a bit. But that's that map. We're done. I'm gonna go through this, actually, because this... I would, feel like having this and the final map both at the same time is just too much action. Also, I really just want to fight the Black Knight. So let's do that. Losing Kieran was kind of a Dame Dane moment. But, you know, when we get through this map, it'll feel like a 24-hour Cinderella moment. I did actually enjoy all of that. It was nice to talk to some of those people again, some of my friends. It was nice to be able to discuss something that we haven't really been able to... This, event that we do pretty regularly that we just haven't been able to do because of the way the world is right now. Alright, Convoy? Let's see, we have a Rune Sword. That can go to Lucia, because she doesn't have Aether. Let's see, Amity, Rescue, yeah. Let me, I'll check the map before I change her items. Let's see, Silver Lance, Slim Lance, Purge, Convoy, we don't need this. No one has light magic because Riz is dead. and then... Let's make a funny axe again. Envoy. Do I have coins? I think coins are used for forging. Alright, that might be Radiant Dawn only. Regardless. What should I name the axe, guys? If anyone has any suggestions before I finish making it, what should I name it and what should I color it? I'm gonna make a very strong axe here. I'm gonna pump a lot of gold into this one. Amber axe. Alright. Actually, I want to go one further. Similar. Actually, that's what I was gonna do, yeah. Axe burr. I can't spell. There we go. And what color are we gonna change it to? Amber, like my name. Or hot pink. We'll make it gold. It looks just garish enough still. There we go. And then manage our EXP a bit. Ike is probably gonna cap his level just by existing, so I'm not gonna give him any EXP. 23 skill, 18... Ooh, she finally got a speed level up. That's pretty nice. Let's see, Nephany can get this extra level, just so she gets the extra power. I forget... Oh, I get Ragnall after I beat the chapter, or the first part of the chapter. This will also be good, because if I die to the Black Knight, then this will also be the end of the series. So this is like the defining turning point. Stefan, we can level up. I think we can get through this chapter pretty quickly, though. Maybe if I play some rescue shenanigans, even. Oh, he has 20 strength as a swordmaster. Alright, outfit. Also, it's important that we give him an elixir. And let's go on to this next chapter. This is going to be the finale one way, or this is going to be the last thing that I do today, but it's either the last... This is going to be the last time I play this game, or the second to last time. So let's see. New map. Are there chests here? There's a couple of chests here. A couple doors. Oh, this is a big map, kinda. I think this is like the main hall. I think we're gonna go to the right here. We can't break doors. I always forget that you can break doors. We're gonna take everyone to the right here. We're gonna go in a circle. I think that'll be the easiest way to take this map. And we're going from 19 deployed units to 11. What a drop. We gotta take Volk because we need to open chests. And everyone else is fine. And then we're gonna reposition Volk so he's the closest to everything. Or position like this. Yes, yes. And then, wait, how do I... Oh. I think I have to... These connect through here. Oh wait, no, there's doors here. There's doors here. I guess we'll go through the middle then. We want to hammer in the Vague Caddy. It's a good thing I left it at 1 use during the chapter that I had it in. I didn't even realize that Alencia had that staff proficiency. Yeah, her level ups have been very good. We'll put her over here. I didn't realize it until like halfway through this game, but they don't have any weapon triangle reversing weapons, I realized. You kind of just gotta deal with what you got. One. Can I kill this guy with the Brave Lance? That works. And I'm gonna keep animations off here because I want to get through this chapter as fast as possible. More realistic? What do you mean? I think I might have said something that I forgot that I said. What's more realistic? Ooh, Aether. Very nice. Oh, the weapons thing? I am a little confused, I'm sorry. What about my weapons? Oh, am I playing this on GameCube or Wii? I am playing this, yeah, on the ladder. Yeah, I don't have a capture card, actually. Sorry, Straight Seer. I, must have said something that I completely is going over my head right now. But yeah, this is on emulator. Wait, Siege Tome? Alright, Tornado just doesn't get hit, though. Ooh, they're chasing after me on that side. In both directions. Good thing that he doesn't have a short axe. Now the thing is, I think Ileana cannot outrun a Berserker. I think that is a fact of life. That is just the nature of Fire Emblem. So, I will need to make a wall. Randolph should be fine here. He still does 10 damage to the Armor Knight, which is pretty good. Oh, there's thieves! I am going to stab you. Alright, so the plan is... we'll take care of this cat right here. You know, I'm kind of wishing that I had that Blizzard Tome still. I don't have any Siege Tomes to reach this guy. What is the strength stat? 29. Okay. Bolt can still live through a bolting, which is, like, the most important thing. And I can probably take this guy out in one round. One hit. Just slammed it on top of his head. And Ike is now level 20. I think even without Mist, I should be able to beat the Black Knight. I think it's a very real possibility. Oh, and we have the door keys here. Very nice. What's that? 42 HP? That's a Venom Axe guy. We're gonna put Tornado here. Actually, do we have... I don't have anyone with a sword to take care of these guys. Wait. Alencia's actually really strong. What the heck? Whap, whap. Oh, wait. Why does the animation for Pegasus Knights actually look better on the map than in actual, like, combat? She, like, stays flying. She doesn't, like, look like she's bonking him on the head. She's actually swinging her sword. Kind of funny. Soren can L-Fire here. This is double? He's gonna get Adept. I lied. I wanted to dream. You're right, it's less detailed, so they make it easier to have to... Or it's easier on the animator team to not look like just an awkward bonk on the head. There we go. That's the crit. I'm definitely making a lot of moves in an Ironman that, like, are way riskier than they should be. 4. I do more damage with the physical axe than the magic axe. And then the Flame Lance, I think I should be able to finish him off with. Because for some reason, all the pre-promotes have, like, weirdly high magic stats. Like, there's no reason for him to have 10 magic. Then again, I guess there's no reason for Ike to have 13 wait. Why does Ike have 16 magic? I know he's, like, level 2020, but if you look at, like, the average stats for Ike, he's supposed to be at, like, 9 magic or something. He has, like, a 20% magic growth. But it's clearly not showing here. And, like, I don't have any problem with that. I'll gladly give him, like, a rune sword or a sonic sword. I wonder if... Actually, no. The Black Knight has the blessing, so nothing is going to outdamage Ragnell. Alright, this is good, this is good. Oh, you know what's not good that I just realized? Oh wait, that's bolting, never mind. If that was, it was something else. Wait, let me just see something here. These can reach. That could... What? That can reach. This is a problem. We're gonna do this. I'm like a little scared right now. It might have been in my best interest to actually just take the right path like I had initially wanted to. But Alencia can get targeted, which is not cool. We're gonna put Volk over here. He can survive 1 bolting. Alright, he's going for Tornado again? Oh, because he has Provoke. Which is good. He's provoking him into wasting all his bolting uses. And then here, there's quite a horde of enemies that we have to watch out. He has a bow?! This game is trying to scare me. And she dodges. Marsha's doing a good job. Doubling. Like a lot of fear here. That guy has a Brave Sword. Brave of you to attack Ike. You're right, I am. I'm aware of this, and I will not stop. Because that is just fundamentally how I am as a person. Let's see. If I do one of these, if I take one of these guys out, it's actually going to be really nice because I killed the first thief, and then the next thief opens the door for me very courteously. Alright, so there's 8 units here. The trick is to kill them one by one and then push up like a wall. What are they gonna do? Hit me at a range that they can't reach? Exactly. I wish Marsha had good weapons. Amity here? Just the thrill of doing things I know I'm not supposed to be doing. She doesn't have any bond level either, so I can't get any power from that. But Lucia... not gonna waste a rune sword. I think with a silver sword I can get away with this. 20% crit rate should be reliable enough. Oh my god! Thank you, May, for the raid! 15... What? What? Oh... Welcome, everybody, to the classroom. We're, going through, Fire Emblem right now. We're near the end of the game. We're at the climactic fight, almost, against the Black Knight. So, welcome. I hope you enjoyed the, your stay. And Jess, thank you for joining the classroom, for being added to the roster. Let's see, we can do this. I could just miss 73%. You know, ooh. Thank you, Horse and Wells, for joining, for subscribing. Eh. I'm a little crossed up right now. Oh my god. What am I doing here? Let's see. Let's see what I can do here. This is like a little scary. I want to get rid of this guy, definitely. Thank you so much again. I didn't expect that at all. It's wonderful to see you all here, though. Let's see, we can do this. I might have done made some pretty poor tactical errors, though. But I believe in myself. I think that's what the correct response would be to that. There we go, 100% hit rate. I could have just done that first. You know, sometimes you just don't look, and you just do things. Brain off. And that's okay. So, strategically speaking, I should be able to survive this turn. If, So, Torneo has Resolve. And he's really strong. HP, skill, strength, and speed. Or skill, strength, and speed. Hey Kenji, what's up? Welcome to the classroom. We're, probably at the halfway point of this chapter. Making some pretty good progress. And thank you for joining, subscribing. Alright, this looks a lot better, actually. As long as that guy with the bolting doesn't actually hit this time. Yes. This is, I'm doing what we call an Ironman run. So, I'm not resetting if anyone dies. And if someone dies, then they're permanently dead. Oh, Lord! But you know, as long as people don't die, that's alright, right? If you die in the game, you die in real life. Real life Iron Man. I've definitely made a lot of poor choices so far, but I'll be honest, I think I can live with most of them. There's at the start of the stream earlier, there was a point where there's a map that's a bridge with a lot of pitfalls. And if a unit steps into a pitfall, they are stunned for a turn. And I definitely lost a lot of units because of that. But that's like the only real gimmick map. Oh, that's a pretty cool spot to put everything in. Wow, this map is a little bit bigger than I thought. Oh, it's an Arrive map. Alright. So what I do here... You know, Ike is just one guy. But he's a very strong guy. Did I lose any of my faves? Today, I lost a lot of my faves, actually, yeah. For those of you who know Path of Radiance... Oh, wow, my game is lagging. Why is this chugging so hard? At the start of the stream, I lost Jill, a Wyvern Knight, which also meant that I couldn't recruit one of the enemy units in that map. What is happening to my game? Why is it... What happened to the frame rate? It's like I'm watching a PowerPoint right now. Oh, Lord. What is this? I lost Jill, I lost Tanith, I couldn't recruit Har, I lost Kieran, last map. I think that's everyone I lost so far. Next slide, please. I lost Rayson, who, if you played any other Fire Emblem games, Rayson is your dancer. Oh my god. Rayson has the ability to refresh 4 units at once, so you can tell why that's not a great thing to why that's not a great character to lose. Oh lord, what is happening to my frame rate? It's like dipping in and out. There we go. I think it's back to normal. We got the double bow? Too bad I don't have any archers. Yeah, not just one, yeah. Rayson. So, Rayson can dance all 4 adjacent units to him, which is, like, really, really, really good. And I think they made that because the maps in this game are just so big, compared to a lot of other Fire Emblem games, that they were like, you know what? Dancing 4 units is kind of really cool. And yeah, Rayson did just get flattened into turkey bacon. He didn't actually, like, die to an enemy, like, walking up to him. He got hit by, like, 4 ballistas. 4 AoE ballistas, I should say. He was outside of their technical range, like the displayed range, but then, you know, that doesn't mean much when it can hit a square further. I also lost all of my healers. You're right, they were boulders, not rocks. There's so many bolting sages. Bolting, you know, I think it's a common sentiment here. Fuck siege tomes, all my homies hate siege tomes. I haven't been hit by one yet, but the concept of them existing is infuriating. Is Titania dead here? Pray for me. You know, 4 HP is not 0 HP, though. You know, she had a good run. She had a good run. She carried me throughout all of the early game. Right? Right? I definitely did this. I didn't think that these guys were this strong. Because, like, watch what Ike's gonna do on the other side of the map here now. Like, I had, like, 3 guys on the left side, and I only have 1 guy on the right side. It should have been fine, right? I'm kinda sad. Oh, he did 1 damage to Ike. It's like, this is like in Fire Emblem Awakening, when you're, like, playing on Lunatic Plus mode, and the only real way to, like, get past that is to, like, make Robin, like, pair up Robin with Chrom, and then just turn him into a Dark Mage and give him Nosferatu. This is, like, the predecessor to that. Like, this is, like... This is what, like, where they got the idea of just letting 1 unit be super strong and tanky is. Actually, it might have come from Fire Emblem before that, but, like... Aether's kind of really strong. Oh, cool, I got a chest key. I have chest keys already. I also have Volk. There are so many chests here. I should be fine to just wrap around, though. Now the question is, I have to kill 5 units on this side, and there is also a bolting sage. Lucia, can you runesword someone? She can crit. 20% chance to crit is not bad, but it's a little risky. Do I have a vulnerary? Actually, I have 34 HP. His resistance is 14. 14 resistance to 29, so that's 15 damage. That's actually really good, because that'll put him into resolve range, and he'll be able to just immediately vaporize anything that looks at him. Alright. The big threat are these Lancers. So let's see. If she gets hit the first time, she can heal it back, so that's also fine. Or she could just crit, you know? 20% crit chance is like 1 in 5 chances. There's only 4 other alternate universes where I didn't crit. And then Soren can do this. Oh wait, he's almost dead? I don't know if this works, actually. 0 damage times 4 is still 0 damage. 2 damage times 4 is 8 damage, but, not great. Valencia can wipe this guy out like this. I think we should be fine. You know what? I actually probably should. I can't heal him. He does not have a healing staff. All right, Soren goes here. I can't double him. Here's what we do. We'll use Wind here. You know, it's sad that they never made, like, an Earth spell in this game, because then you could have had the elementals be Earth, Wind, and Fire. And there's probably a joke that goes along with that as well, but I don't feel like singing right now. Alright, Flame Lance, this is going to do 7 damage. That's upsetting. Now, this is kind of dangerous. This is a sort of situation that I don't like being in. I think we're just gonna have to deal. I have, like, my entire army on the left side of the map, and I'm struggling. I'm struggling. This sure is a map. I didn't think I would lose Jeffrey that fast, I'll be honest. Is Soren dead? No. Soren doesn't get hit, that's the thing. Can he double, though? I don't think he doubles. Nah. And this knight is probably going to attack Soren as well. But with the Siege Tomes gone, I think he's fine. That is just a wall of enemies for Ike to just mow through. The only problem here is that I don't have a second unit to block for Volk. So what I'm actually going to do is have Ike open this first chest, and then Volk can get the second chest later, when there's space. And Soren's fine. We're pretty good here, I think. And dead. Alright. This turn could have gotten a lot worse, I'll be honest. So, I think we'll take the little victories there. Magic, skill, and res, pretty good stat ups. And we're almost through. Like, I can taste the end so close. Let's see. That's not great. Let's see this. Just the meaty thwack of a critical that you didn't need. And let's just check the range here. We'll put Volk over here. And the rest of our army goes to the left. I only have 9 units now, don't I? Yikes. Wait, can you reach across the wall? Nope. Okay, and he has no more bolting. Absolute pest. I guess Soren will go forward after I take care of this cat. This map is, like, deceptively big, I feel. And then we can take... We should probably heal. There we go. And we will, I guess, just walk forward. I don't think there's any Wind Siege Tomes that would be really dangerous. So, just move forward. And that's the end of the turn. It, like, doesn't feel like I'm outnumbered on the right side, even though I have a singular unit there. And it feels like I'm heavily outnumbered here. Funny how that works. I don't know if I can kill this guy immediately. Oh, yes he can. If he crit or 8th that he could've. That's fine, though. He'll crit. He's gonna 8th at this guy. That's disappointing. But not unexpected. Oh yeah, Volk has to back out of this room. They're moving this way. Oh. Yeah, the only other detriment to this would be if I got hit with the sleep staff. I think that would be like the scariest thing that could happen. But it didn't happen, so we're good. He has a silence, and this guy has sleep. And I can't check the range of his sleep staff. But Lord help me if I were to get hit by one of those. It would not be a good time. Alright, Soren has to L-Fire the cat because that's bonus damage. And we get the double. That's pretty handy. Makes things a lot easier. And then here, Lucia can Rune Sword and get the kill. Very bright. Nice. Very good level up. Her magic. All my sword users are just getting magic. Like, they're trying to beat mages or something. Which, in some cases, is nice, but, can you increase your strength stat, please? Alright. I'm just gonna bonk this guy with the sword a couple times. We're almost to the end of the map. We just have to kind of reverse backwards into that middle room, for those chests. And then we'll be pretty good. Wow. I don't think I've ever seen a character get so many good blessed level ups. It's almost impressive. Let's trade here. Let's open the first chest finally. Volganone, don't need that. And then here... Silver Sword is almost broken. We're gonna use a Veikari for that extra crit rate. That sweet, sweet crit rate. I don't want to become famous particularly. How do I block you? I guess that's what we do? How do I delete a message? Oh, there we go. That works. Very strange. Anyway, kinda gotta back out of that room. Alright. There was like a spam bot that just appeared asking me if I wanted to be famous and buy followers or something. You know, the usual Twitch experience. Alright, we're almost cleared this room out. It's a little hard when most of these guys are ranged. You're right. I'm famous within my friend circle. I'm famous enough to have met all you guys. And that's really all I could ask for, right? Let's see. I can move Volk over here, just put him in this corner. And then I have a bunch of people to move over here. And hit this guy with some magic. There we go. Just a free crit. Nice. Instant crit. Kind of disappointed at the lack of like an explosive animation, but a dead unit's a dead unit. Thank you for those words of assurance here. I appreciate it. I like to think I'm doing pretty well too. Everyone has to start somewhere, right? You get Resolve. Resolve's a nice skill. And the Rune Sword. Have that. Oh, I don't have another chest key. So we'll just wait. This is this guy. This is a bow user. I could bait him with Ranulf. And then... yeah, this looks fine. Oh god, he has a sleep staff! I'm just gonna take a little cat nap. You know what I'm saying. Get it? Because he's a cat? It's a little, a pun. Alright, finally we cleared this right side of the map out. What's in chest number 1? A spear. Oh, that's pretty good. Ranged weapons are always really nice. Tornado. He's gonna hit this guy. Beat him to death with the lance. Now that we're in range, let's keep them there for now. Keep them over there. We'll just sort of exist on the left side here. Actually, we could put Lucia here. If it's just the Lagu's in the way, she shouldn't die. And then we'll end the turn. God, I'm so excited for the Black Knight fight. It is, as they say, do or die. Wait, he got doubled? That is one feral cat. And this chest has... Ooh, Fortify is super useful. Let's use the Vague Caddy here for the crit, or for the Aether. Does that use both uses? I forget if Aether does. Yes, it does, I think. I think I had 12 uses before then. Let's light this guy up. I, like, turned my body a little bit to take a drink of water, and it looked like my model, like, flew to the other side of the screen. Oh, that guy's tanky. That is a bulky cat. Muscular looking. But, you know, can't do much against magic. I like that I can smile with my model now, but I realized apparently my actual face doesn't capture frowning particularly well, and I don't know if that's a good thing or not. I feel like it's strange that the camera can't capture my frowning face well enough for my character to for me to frown. Let's see, we can trade the heal staves. And let's heal Tornado a little bit. I'm too pure to be angry. You know what? I get that a lot sometimes, you know. The times that I do get angry, people are like, wow, that was scary. And I'm like, I don't think I'm a scary person. But they're always just like, it's scary because you're never angry. Which I guess I could see why that would be unsettling to some people. Alright, let's move forward. Gonna have to wrap around a little bit here. Also, we're gonna have to, give me this key. Can I do this, actually? Can I trade twice? No, I cannot trade twice. Unfortunate. Let's go here. I hope I'm not being a little too hasty with this. And also Amity, this guy here. Clear this out. Alright, so close. There's only 6 enemies left. And let's see how much damage Tornado takes. These guys don't do anything to him. Well, being cursed is a whole different story altogether. Sometimes, you know, you just are cursed. Items. Let's equip a spear here. I've definitely been called cursed a fair share of my time as well. And, you know, maybe it's deserved, maybe it's not. Alright, we're gonna take care of these cats. The cats should be fine, actually. We could take care of this guy with the Elf Thunder. I don't like you and your magic. You know, sometimes there's nothing wrong with being a little cursed, though. There's absolutely nothing wrong with sending someone a picture of, say, I don't know, like, asphalt-flavored Pop-Tarts and saying, it's you. You know, sometimes you just need a little cursed energy in your life. Sometimes you need someone to just walk into your living room at, like, 12 in the morning, make a little, like, grunting sound while squatting in a weird position, and just walking away, and that's just fine. Sometimes that's the energy that we need to receive and also give back to the people in our life. Let's go over here. Randolph is still asleep. He's just sitting in this corner. Just to speed things up a little bit here. Can we kill this guy? Alright, I think we have a better chance to get the crit here. 22%. No, that's disappointing. Oh wait, Ike is still alive. So we'll... I think Silverland should be strong enough. There we go. And then Ike can take care of the one bowman. Nice. Very good. No strength, but that's alright. Let's see. I don't need to waste a strong weapon, so we'll just use a silver sword. I think Alincia should be able to one-round this archer. No, what the heck? Or why? Oh wait, we can use Soren as well. Now we can kill him in one turn, and then there's only the boss left. And then we have the fated duel. And Lord help me. I'm very excited to see how this fight goes. And now it's time to turn animations back on. Oh cool, we got 2 chest keys. So let's see if we have enough movement for this. Alright, we'll just need to shove him once. Let's trade. We're about to finish this chapter. Let's turn on animations back on. Turn on animations back on. Yeah, that's about right. Brave Lance. Brave of you to use that on me. Is the Black Knight in there? I have the energy. Just, I want to fight like the strongest general in the nation. I need to talk to him, please. I need to speak with the manager energy. Silver Lance. Alright, and we managed to get all the chests. Wonderful. And we get a physics staff. That's awesome. I haven't been able to use a physics staff for like 10 chapters. Alright, let me see if he has a javelin. He has a spear. Oh, and he has the occult scroll. That's also good. That's also really nice. Alright. How much heal? 4 HP? Alright, he's dead. He really thinks he's like allowed to do damage to Ike. That's cute. Boom! Alright, here it is. The fight with the Black Knight. This is going to be the last thing I do today, and this will tell if it's either the last stream I do, or if we have one more ahead of us. For this game, obviously, not in general. I'm going in alone! Mist isn't even here to help. I don't need to see this. Alright. We have Ragnell. He does 19 damage. And then Luna reduces defense in half. That means I would take an extra 12... an extra 15 damage. That's 15 damage, I said, so 38. If I get Luna twice, I die. So, I'm doing it. Let's go. Hey, guys, this doesn't look too good. This actually looks really bad. Wait, Miracle? Oh my god. I thought I was dead, but Miracle kicked in. Deska's alright. What happened to my I forgot to heal. Hey guys, this... Wait, what? What is happening? Reduces lethal damage by half, right? I don't know what happened to my emulator either. Yeah, that was strange. But, we're okay. Can he walk at me? I am like speechless, actually. Why does he keep on proccing this? What is happening? Can anybody explain what the odds are of Luna activating that many times? Sir, may I please have an Aether? I want my skill. This is just so mean. I'm like actually upset. This is incredibly cursed. He's at full HP again, guys. He dodged. I didn't get a dodge. This is the worst! That was the worst Black Knight fight I've ever seen. Hooray, we didn't beat the Black Knight, but we didn't die either. Alright. The fight, so what happened was, if you don't defeat the Black Knight in 6 turns, the fight ends. You either retreat, or wait 6 turns. So, that's it. If Ike dies, then yeah, the stream is over. Which is why seeing Miracle happen twice... 2 times in a row is just absolutely insane. I said this about 4, I think, streams ago. Or actually, it might have been like 2 streams ago. Also, why does my sound like this? Emulation? How is this? What is... I don't know. Did I accidentally hit something that increases the speed? Yeah, it's absolutely bless RNG. I'm so baffled. Well then, I didn't win, but I didn't lose. We're saving it here, folks. Thank you everybody for coming and tuning in. Thank you, May and Rika, for the raids. I really appreciate it. It was really nice to have so many people here to witness a strangely blessed Black Knight fight. And that's it. I hope you guys have a great, wonderful rest of your night. I'm going to be back tomorrow, probably at around 1 PM, to finish up Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. And that's it. I'll see you all when I see you all. Class is dismissed.